Now, troll, or are we recording gameplay, really?
Shall I put
Alright,
the giant
and-
igloo as the mansion?
No, we're good.
Uh,
Alright, so
hmm.
we're back. Last time on Broken D&D, our heroes confused everybody in the town of Winterfalling.
Oh,
Almost
that
getting the
boy did.
blacksmith killed. No, that boy, whatever. Almost getting the blacksmith killed, as well as other cruddy stuff when they're trying to steal stuff and all this. But towards the end of it all, basically they were able to sell their magic metals for some good cash, and also use the rest of it to make new weapons for each other.
All thanks
And now
to
they
that
must-
boy's incredible dice rolls. This plus 8 deception.
And then,
I think the plus 8
Yeah.
deception was the thing that kept you going.
probably. And then basically they're now in the inn waiting for their weapons to be made before they all have to leave for
The volcano,
to go to do whatever. Yeah.
I think.
To do whatever. Most likely San Juan's mission. All right. So we're all ready?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. Our heroes walk into the inn as San Juan is sitting on a sofa just waiting for us as he's looking over his sword and cleaning it and stuff like that.
And humming his soundtrack. Yeah.
Just humming it. It's just those three notes. That's it.
We just go to the bartender or the innkeeper and she's like, can you guys do something about him? He's just been sitting here for hours making the same noise.
Humming. Making the same noise over and over again. He looks over to us. Hello, my friends. Are you done with your whatever the fudge you were doing?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It only happens when he says his name.
Oh, okay.
Or he does something epic.
Well, we are waiting for our equipment to get upgraded first, but otherwise, I think we did everything.
I see. Well, here we must. What are you going to help me on my quest? That is our most prominent action that we must be taking right now.
And what is the quest about, if I can ask?
We must investigate these fire creatures appearing around the snowy summit of Winterfellion's mountain.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And have you seen any fire creatures?
I have not yet gone out as far. I've only been checking around the base of the mountain to see if any are appearing around them edges. But I have not yet seen any around there, so I'm now heading up higher up the mountain.
Oh, alright.
Give me one more, guys.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, should we just keep going with him, or should we just keep going while he's not here?
Well, I think...
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
I'm not sure.
We'll just keep going. We'll just wait.
We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. We'll just wait.
Yeah, we'll just keep going then. You see that, I will start heading up ahead, so will you be joining us on this adventure? Roscoe seems okay to join in. And even the ancient sword is glowing a bit, and
It works as a
she's not saying
flashbang.
it, but it seems like she's eager to go that way.
I'm
Yeah,
back,
sure,
but I
let's
missed
go
what you
there.
guys said.
Basically, Sword and Roxacu the broken sword and Roxacu are ready to head up the mountain.
Wait, don't we need to wait for our
go
stuff to
fight.
get made first?
I know, but we're saying we're ready to do this. We're ready to join.
we
in
are
on
not
this
ready if we don't
quest.
have our weapons because they're being upgraded at the blacksmith.
I'm saying he's okay on going on this quest.
Is there a reward for this quest?
There most likely will be a reward at the end. Yes.
And
How do you know for sure Sam won?
Well, for one, you asked me to see if you are a samurai, so I must see if you have honor. And doing this will help many people and show that you have honor.
I just remember 5 minutes ago. Well, there's a spy in your village.
I don't think Sam won saw that. He's in
Other-
the inn, right?
Oh,
He was in the
yeah.
end. Yeah, he missed all that.
Honor is our second name, right?
Yes, honor. Also, there is that. I can teach a little goblin man here how to become a samurai if he shows that he has the honor to do so. Dun, 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 dun. And on top of that, the town of Winterfell has paid me a good sum for checking this out. So I may be able to part with some gold also as well.
Alright. I would say that we
All right.
should go on our way, but we need to wait for our weapons to get upgraded first.
Oh, the blacksmith should be done right about now.
Ding.
I say we should go now.
It just like jumps out the window.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
I shall
blacksmith.
see you out there. He jumps out the window.
Wee.
The clerk behind the register is just like, I gotta pay for that now. Also, we got some new models for the
A
town.
little bit.
because-
I'm gonna add some walls later.
Yeah. So just pick. Yeah. So we're heading to the. Well, I guess technically we just head over to the blacksmiths. Oh yeah, never mind. Do that. Yeah. Well, the blacksmith will meet us out there. As we exit the inn, the blacksmith comes out along with our new weaponry and such. Here you go. It was a quick rush job, but I think I did some pretty good. He hands the goblin out his curved blade. The blade itself beams with lightning, while the guard around the blade's hilt it actually is purplish with poison. He hands over the beast claw to Skeleday. It looks somewhat different as now it has more armored magical armor on it and it glows with a magical aura as it has now long claws on top of it.
Wait, Fox.
It's long. Yep.
Wouldn't it have a sheath?
But yeah, it has a sheath.
Oh, okay.
Isn't the shift a small makeshift dagger or something like that?
No,
or
it's
did
like
you say sheath?
it's something you
The
hold your
sheath is
sword
where
in.
you put the sword
Yeah.
in.
What?
Yeah. It's the thing. It's like a hilt.
Yeah, that's
Not
a
hilt,
sheath, right? I heard a sheath,
no.
so that's why I asked.
A sheath. Like when a sword, like the thing you slide a sword into.
Yeah.
You slide a sword into when you're
I
not
just
using it. That's a
heard
sheath.
it. I heard a different word, so that's why I asked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he hands over the beast claw as it now, beams with magical energy. It seems, as well as being, magical.
Lightning
He
stuff.
also hands you your nature bow. Though now instead of it resembling a stick in its default form, it now looks like an icicle.
Okay.
And then the what is it? The guardian sword also floats by, now having a larger look to it, almost kind of like the Daemon sword I had before. Almost not as big, but kind of big like that. And now has like a pattern along its hilt, and now gives off its own energy as lightning. It's lightning, right?
Yeah, it was lightning.
As lightning emanates off of it, and then last he gives to me a black bladed sword, made of the made of that Daemon armor, as well as the hilt having a bluish gold to it. It's not as big as the original Daemon sword is. It's now much smaller. It's like a broadsword, and on the hilt, it's like it has that same metal look to it, and it gives off a dark aura off of it. The blacksmith says, "I upgraded them as best I could. Your curved sword's called Goblin's Calling. It gives you +5 lightning damage and 1." Yeah, he's saying all this.
Is he supposed to be telling us these stats?
Yes, he is.
Of course.
And he's explaining how good it is. And 2d8 damage +5 lightning damage on a regular person.
What about the poison?
The poison guard. When you have a close range attack is blocked, you can your opponent has to roll an AC of 12 or higher, unless he'll be poisoned with getting -5 damage per turn. The
The
beast.
goblin interrupts the blacksmith and says, "That name sucks for a sword."
Well, you bite your own goddamn sword next time, you ungrateful little goblin. Next is the beast. The beast claw or the claw of beast magic. It gains a 1d8 as well as a +10 elemental damage. But also it's 1d8 damage plus 10 elemental damage. Also, it'll gain the elemental ability of the first element it comes in contact
Could
with.
you
That'll
repeat
be a
that,
permanent.
please? So I can write it down.
It's known as the beast claw of the beast magical claw. I can't remember what I named it. It does 1d8 damage plus 10 elemental damage, and the elemental damage, which will be permanent, is whatever first element it comes in contact with. Then also you have the Winter's Bow. It does 2d8 damage plus 10 damage in the winter area. It has 60 feet of range, piercing, and can.
That's too many numbers for me. 2d8 plus
10 ice damage in a winter area. 60 feet piercing. That's the length, the range of it. 60 feet. And also has its own magical spell known as Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland, okay.
It can change the field to a winter area for 5 turns.
Oh, nice.
And also it shoots ice arrows instead of... It shoots almost an infinite amount of ice
And
I got a question.
Nature damage got nullified, right? From the ice damage. Okay.
Yeah, the nature... now it's winter damage instead.
The ice field, like, how far does that go? Like 40 feet, 35 feet?
Yeah, you're right. I should write that down. I say about 80 feet.
80 feet radius.
80 feet winter.
And the bow emanates that effect, right?
If no, he has to activate it.
Oh, okay.
And that'll count as his turn when he does.
Oh,
that.
okay.
So would it be the same as being kind of like in Winterfell, where there'd be a freeze effect going on?
Exactly.
If I use it while you don't have frost protection, do you get damaged as well?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a possibility.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to be careful with that.
Okay, what about if you have an ice rapier and you have the field out? Does that mean you're going to always be doing the 2d8? If you have the ice rapier out and Skilder uses the Winter Wonderland effect, does that mean I want to be doing 2d8 damage always, as long as it's out?
Hey, yep. Everything works if you're in a cold area. So if you have the ice rapier and you use it, you'll have that additional damage that we talked about.
All right.
So it's an area effect that can boost ice weaponry.
All right.
And then for you, half elf, I've given you the Black Daemon Sword. I have it written down, but just so I can tell you guys it. I have 2d10 damage plus 8 necrotic damage. I can do a broadsword slash wave, a Daemon wave that sends a 30-foot. Don't worry, I'm not trying to make this as overpowered as it sounds.
Yeah, I'm sure the enemies are gonna destroy us still.
A distance of 30 feet. I can do a slash
Wait, the
attack.
rapier with the distance of 30 feet?
No, like when I do a slash, think Zangetsu in
yeah.
Bleach. I have a 30 feet range on that ability. That's
So you do like a slash and it flies 30 feet? Okay.
Yeah, I have 30.
Is the damage the same when that slash
distance
is the
30 feet.
default weapon damage, or is it different?
The same as your default, same as my default weapon damage.
You're just gonna keep running away, slashing at them from the distance.
Probably. I have a freeze guard on it, which similar to Geiss's poison guard.
Mm-hmm.
They have to roll higher than a 13, if not, or they have to roll a 13 or higher. If not, they get frozen. They get frozen so they can roll high enough. But then my blade also has a curse on it. known as slow corruption. Every time, each turn, I have to roll a 15 or higher plus my intelligence. If not, I'll earn. A corruption token. Each corruption token gives me +5 attack, but if I gain 5 corruption tokens, I become a daemon.
Mm. And if you become a demon, does that mean you
I become a daemon.
like
what kind of demon
forever
do you
or
become?
for
Like a slime demon or like an
What?
armor demon?
I become my own version of a daemon. I become a daemon.
and
D-Man.
will you you'll be demon.
Devil Man! I become Devil Man!
And will you be able to control it, or is it gonna like take you
Nope.
over?
No, it makes me completely a demon. Like that can
Okay.
kill me. Like that's kind of my balance for this sword being kind of OP as it is.
I don't think
So-
you
I
should
can't
gain
use
bonus
it.
attack for that, honestly.
Well, it's because like think of it
You're
kind of
only
like a
dealing
rage ability.
2d10 by default.
Then +8 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I don't think you should get
Fine,
a
make it
bonus
eight.
attack from that, honestly.
What do you mean a
You
bonus
said you gain
attack?
+5 damage each time you get a token, right?
Yep.
I don't think you should gain the +5 from that.
It's supposed to be like I'm slowly becoming a daemon.
Yes, but I don't think it should be that high of a number.
5?
Yes, like maybe like 2 or 1.
But it's supposed to be that, and then basically it makes it even worse because if I become a full daemon, then you guys have to deal with that.
I mean, we could just run away, you know.
You
Well,
could if
we
you
are
wanna
just
be
gonna
able.
leave him in the
Also-
forest, destroying everything.
Also, now I'm also doing what is it called? I'm also doing a thing. What is it called? I just looked it up because I was watching the Game Grumps do their D&D thing, and so I am now planning. Ah, goddamn, I didn't want that at all. What is it called? Inspiration points.
Mhm.
I'm doing inspiration points. Basically, what these are a thing where if you are in some way are able to impress me on some way, whether you're showing compassion or something like that, or character growth or something, I can give you an inspiration point, which basically gives you an edge where like you can roll. Like let's say you use this for your friend, for another player, or for yourself. If you roll something, you can give them like another roll at it. Another save, whether it be a saving throw, attack roll, and stuff like that. But you have to impress me in some way or form, and not in the way of, I'm impressed of how horrible you
I
are.
tripped and fell down.
That's not impressing.
Well, I tried.
What is it? Rolls. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those are our new weapons: the Black Daemon Sword, the Curved Blade, Poison Guard. Also, you can switch our sprites now. On
Okay.
Silver. Curved Blade, the Beast, the Magic Claw.
I still feel like I should have had the new sprite as well.
All I got was like a new coat and a new sword. That's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, but even then, you don't know I don't know if you're gonna wear that new coat all the time.
Well, I mean, wearing them while we're in the mountains, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm just. This is the thing that's like these clothes are probably gonna be more because I asked Scully. He said he's probably gonna be wearing this hood more. So that's why I had hood to draw him one with that and my character like this because it's most likely how our characters are gonna look throughout this.
Well, I'm actually planning on changing my
Apparently.
clothes once if I succeed in impressing Sam
Well, then
Wan.
when you do that, I'll tell Hood to draw us some new clothing for you. So we're back, and then what was it we're doing? Oh yeah, we're all right. Thank you, blacksmith, for your work. And the blacksmith just kind of nods and dun-dun-dun-dun. So
He does the right? Or did the blacksmith do that?
no, Sam Juan did. Sam Juan did. Sam Juan did.
Sam Wan.
Yeah, and so this is our new clothing for our characters. Geist hasn't, or Dat Boy hasn't really changed his clothing all that much, so that's pretty much how he's gonna look for right now. So, yeah, so Sam Juan goes, "We are off then!" Dun 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 dun, as he then heads out through the gateway.
Out of campaign.
Yep.
You said if I block, they must throw a saving throw of 12, right?
If they roll and like they roll under your armor class, that'll count as like a miss or as you blocking it. So if you blocking it, then then they'll have to do a saving throw of 12 or higher. If not, they're poisoned. They get -5 HP per turn.
All right.
Wait, you're writing it down?
Yeah, I just forgot some of it.
Yeah. All right. So, Skulder, why are you making 2 of you?
I'm just checking the quality. Okay, I found a way to not make it so pixelated.
Oh, okay. So then the Guardian Sword, also looks epic. So we're heading now to Sam Juan is heading outside, and I call my wolf. I go, and the wolf goes and roll. Well, I don't know if he barks, but he runs up to me, and I jump on his back like in those old Western movies, like and it's like.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you need a saddle for that?
No, I just grab his fur.
I imagine that'd be pretty painful.
I'm fine.
Well, you are fine, but what about the wolf?
He's an alpha. He's great. He's so powerful and awesome. Oh, yeah. Guys, remember, we're trying to keep one companion at a time, so do you want to keep your spider or your wolf and send one of them to the mansion?
For now, I'll put the wolf inside my wand. That boy pulls out his trusty handy wand he had never used before, and shoots a beam out at his wolf.
To the mansion, or
he's gonna send him to the.
You can send him to the man. You can send either Charlotte or the wolf to the mansion. You can call them later if you need them.
He's gonna send them to the Shadow Realm.
Wand.
You don't have a wand.
Remember, I have the blue silver wand I got from the dragon treasure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, we did do that, didn't we?
I got
I
the
forgot
journal.
about that. My bad. I forgot we had that.
You want me to send you my character sheet?
No. I have it written down here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, do that. So,
You're gonna send them to the Shadow Realm until you will need the rest.
Who are you putting away, the wolf or Charlotte?
The wolf.
The wolf? Okay. And
that boy pulls out his wand.
Silver arrow. Forget about that.
Fuck, I'm trying to do the thing.
Okay, go.
Spins into the base and then he just plops behind his house.
it doesn't sound in the wand, just puts him like a little bit farther away. Alright, so yeah, silver wand.
Just out of view.
Alright, for stasis, okay. And then oh yeah, you have your blue silver arrow, and then I don't think I got anything out of that except gold. Yeah. Alright.
No, didn't. Oh, you had the giant sword, but that wasn't from the dragon, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't get anything. All right, so then we're heading off. We're off to see what's going on top of the mountain. La 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 la. So we start heading out. As soon as we head outside.
Wait, wasn't it that we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Shut up.
You have to see the wizard doing. Yeah, God damn it.
We're off to see the fire creature, the wonderful fire creature of the mountain.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What was it? Oh yeah, we're heading out, and you can't get everything. We're heading out. As soon as we leave the doors of the gate or whatever, the wind just slams right into us again as it's rushing hard. The great walls of Winterfellion were protecting us from the great winds, as we can also see now that the snow is already starting to build on the walls and stuff. Like they even had to like really push those doors open to I don't think you really need that much, Skull. That just looks phallic in so many ways. We don't need...
Get your mind out of the gutter, Fox.
I'm just saying. But, so soon as we head out, like, they had trouble... The guards themselves had trouble pushing the doors open, and they kind of just close it behind us and just slam it shut. And the snow quickly starts covering it up, sealing away that, we'll never be able to get back in there till maybe, like, I don't know, another month or so. So yeah, we're now the lava path are still kind of lit around the sides though, as we now are walking. And everyone is eaten by the mountain.
Nom. It's a giant ice elemental.
Yeah, we're now walking across. We're now in the icy cold area, and San Juan points towards the summit and goes, "We're heading that way."
That boy's having trouble seeing in front of him, like. At all. You can't really see anything except for the snowstorm.
Maybe.
No, the mountain is eating everyone.
So we're heading that way as he starts walking through the icy snow.
How do you know where to go?
Shall I get rid of
Because
the
that
mountain?
way's up. What happens, Calder?
Shall I get rid of the mountain?
I don't know. Actually, it does so I can put good fit on how it probably looks a little bit. But so as we're heading up again, snow's everywhere, ice, and as we're walking up ahead, we can hear slight scuttling being heard across the area. We slightly hear something scuttling across the area, as well as see some shapes in the distance. Oh, actually, I should probably say you roll a d20 to see if you guys can see anything.
That'd be perception, right?
Yep, perception. So yeah, actually roll to see. There's something out there. You
Okay.
just know that.
16.
Who's that for? That boy.
I don't know. I guess me.
You. Okay.
My perception is
16 and then plus
+3.
16. Okay. So, crap. Okay, 16 plus 3. All right. So you that's 16, 17, 18, 19. So you hear you can see that there is something out there. You can see that there's something out there sculling around. There's at least 2 of them.
It's probably I forgot the name again. Charlotte. But in winter form. It's a Super Saiyan winter form.
Super Saiyan winter form.
We're cousins from another mother.
No,
yeah,
it is
exactly.
not their cousins from another mother.
So I just see like a silhouette, or is there a light, or?
You just see a silhouette. You don't see exactly what it is, but you know you do see that there is something out there.
Okay, are we gonna roll for me next, or you fucks?
Wait, do
you really have to if he tells you?
What if I roll critical?
Wait, if I am a natural explorer in the mountains, did I even have to roll for it?
Explorer in the forest.
And the mountains, I unlocked it when I reached level 6, I think. I got both of them.
Did you?
Yeah, I can even show you on the website if you want.
Alright, fine, yeah. If you're doing the mountains too, then yeah. So, basically what? You get like double your thing, right?
I'm particularly familiar with Vontai, blah blah blah.
Really
I'm
cool,
adept at traveling and surviving in such regions. When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled if you're using a skill that you're proficient in. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means, even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or trekking. You remain alert to danger.
All I need to know is if your perception is increased.
Oh, I guess.
Alright, so you see... but you don't know... okay, using your perception, knowing of like mountains and stuff, these are still mysterious to you. You don't know exactly
okay, so it's not like a normal mountain.
No, it's not something normal to a mountain area.
Okay,
Wait, Fox, I got a question.
Yep.
I read something like about D&D, like different terrains slow your characters down depending on what sort of thing they use to move. Like if you're in 2 feet, heavy mountains of snow would slow you down and move your reduce your movement range by 10 or 15.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm riding on top of a wolf.
Okay, but what about the wolf? Isn't his range reduced as well?
He's a wolf. His range ain't slowed down. Wolves are natural to like.
But he's not the winter wolf. He's on like a.
Have you seen my wolf? He's all white. He's albino. Naturally makes him more stable.
Are you assuming his whiteness?
Yes, I am. White Fang. So yeah, so we know there's something out there. You gonna tell the group, or are you just gonna keep it to yourself?
I'll tell the group that I see something in the distance.
Alright, tell them.
There are some weird figures in the distance, but I can't tell what they are.
Sam Juan.
Can you try throwing something at him?
Well,
Sam Juan pipes up. Those might be the creatures known as the Scuttlers.
Scuttlers.
Yes, they recently appeared within the landscape not that long ago. The many of Winterfell have seen them before, but we mostly, blah 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 blah.
No.
What was it? We mostly they've been very attacking lately. If we stay quiet, we may not disturb them.
That boy ignores Stam 1's advice and pulls out his gun and fires a shot at one of them.
Roll
God
a-
damn it.
roll
I'll
a
try
D-
to stop that boy.
Roll a d20 real quick. Or, wait, you both of you have to roll, see who rolls the highest.
Okay, so should I roll first for the guys or for me?
Yeah, for you. Or for
Okay,
them.
19.
19, and that'd be plus your dexterity, which is...
My dexterity is +3.
So that's 19, 20, 21, 22.
22.
And then guys, and then roll for guys.
7.
Plus his dexterity. Well, basically he lost. You're able to catch him post shot.
His bullet.
No, you're able to, no, you're not catching his bullet. You're able to catch him post shot and like go no, like to stop.
No,
him
no,
before-
no, no, no.
Yeah, before he can fire off a shot.
What's the problem?
I think we should first see what they are doing and if there aren't any other enemies nearby so we don't get ambushed or something like that. Or
Well, they
overrun.
already know we're here. They're probably just waiting for us to reach a higher point where the allies are at, so they can ambush us.
I can probably fly over them and check out what's happening over there.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, so you're gonna.
Does
You're gonna try
someone
to
say
fly?
something? Anything? Yeah.
All right, so roll a d20 because you're gonna use a perception check again to try to check out the area. 18, Jesus, 18, 19, 20,
My
21.
rolls are amazing today.
You're pretty much good natural. So you fly up high as you can go, and you scout out the area. Even though it's very wintry, you can almost see clearly through all of it. As you can see that you can see a couple of the scuttlers all around the area, but none of them really seem to be moving in like any kind of like military-ish fashion. They kind of just seem to be wandering around the snowy summit.
Randomly.
Yeah.
Was that this thing that you sent me?
No, I sent you what a scuttler looks like now, but you don't have to show it just yet. It's in
Oh,
your,
okay.
It's in your Discord.
It will be nice to edit, like, to know where they
They're
are
just
at
sculling
least.
around right now. You just need to know that they're just sculling around.
Oh,
Even the
okay.
ones that are nearby us, right?
Yep, they're just sculling around. They don't seem to be like being military-wise or anything like that. They just seem to be sculling around doing their own business.
And are they like beasts or what are they?
You can't really tell. It's still wintry. You just can see the shapes through the snow.
Okay, I'll fly back and I'll ask, what were we supposed to do again?
We must be heading up higher to go check out the peak of the mountain.
Okay. Shall we try to sneak past them or do you want to fight them?
Ryan's always just sitting on his wolf.
I think we just try to sneak past them, honestly.
Like,
Then we get to roll for stealth, wouldn't we?
Yep, we have to
I
roll
don't
for
think it
stealth.
will be that difficult.
All right, so roll a d20 for stealth check.
10.
This is for you, I guess.
Do we have a bonus because of the snowstorm?
10. Oh yeah, that too. So like we'll add like +2 for that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then yeah. So you're you're pretty much stealthy. Roll for guys.
4. But he's got some bonuses for stealth, right?
Yeah,
4,
my stealth
5, 6,
is
7,
it's +5.
7, and let me hold on because I gotta see because they have their own perception as well. What is perception? So perception is wisdom. So that's 3. Okay. So so your perception. What is it? Your stealth is your stealth is 5.
Yeah, it's +5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so yeah, they see you.
What about the +2?
5. What is it? God damn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then theirs is. Yeah, they still see you. You trip over an icicle, and you just yell out in pain as like you stub your toe on like a thick rock that was hiding underneath the snow. And when you do that, two of the scholars stop moving, and their heads turn towards you.
And we just like are sneaking past and we look at the sides and they just look at us and then we just try to sneak even more.
No, they see us now. They see us now. Go to your Discord, get the sprites real quick.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
But
Do they make like a skidler sound?
yeah, you hear inside. It sounds like metal mending with metal. If you were any modern person, you know that it sounded like gears. As you're
Well, I'm the hacker man, so.
yeah, you hear the sounding of as the scullers start as two of the scullers start heading towards us. And yeah, let's see. It's part of the mountain.
It turned into the mountain while it was skittering towards us.
Yeah. These creatures are large, metallic beasts. They resemble almost like they look like bugs almost, but large, even larger than Scarlet actually is. And they have lifeless black eyes, but you know that they're still looking towards you as they scuttle towards us.
They're bigger than Charlotte, right?
Yep, they're bigger than Charlotte. And Charlotte's like one of the biggest things here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to fight? Do you want to run?
Well, imagine if we run, they'll chase after us and eventually catch up to us, right?
You're probably right.
Try.
Well, we don't even know how far they can move, anyways.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh, they look
And
pretty
our-
mobile.
Our movement speed is reduced by the snow, except for Fox and Tiana Wolf.
Yeah.
I can fly somewhat.
I is smart. Yeah, Sculler can fly. You're the one that's screwed here, guys.
What about Sam 1?
Sam Juan, he's
Somewhat,
a samurai. He can cut his
he-
way through the snow.
He has his own soundtrack, he won't be defeated so easily.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So what are we doing? Are we running? Are we fighting? What are we doing?
Let's try fighting him.
We're trying fighting them? Okay. What are you trying to do, Scully? Make it look like they're in snow?
No, I just wanted to turn him around a little bit.
Oh god. So yeah, we're trying to fight them then. All right, so then we're gonna roll for we gotta roll for initiatives then. What the fuck was our initiative? 3, 1, 2. All right. So Skeleday. Well, first put that thing down. Then we're gonna have to roll. Flip that picture. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's like one of those like glass things that they like.
Yeah.
And then flip it the other way. Hold the top part and hold it down. Or that.
Whoop.
Did it bleed into the other side? I'm sorry, everyone at home. Hold on.
Wait, sorry, I'm...
Try to add the picture.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Never mind.
All right.
It's been a while since I had to do something like this.
All right. So the Scullers are heading towards us, and we got to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
We have the dice. All right. So.
6 for someone or something.
All right. So first we're rolling for Geist. So hold on. We're not gonna roll. Well, that's not his roll.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
Yeah.
Because we didn't say who we are rolling for. 13.
13. So 13. So that's 14 for Geist. Let me go ahead and add 14 for Geist. Or that boy. I'm sorry, that boy. Then roll for Skeleday.
18.
18, 19, 20, 21. 21.
Your rolls have been really good today, Skilder.
Skeleday.
Yeah,
Roll.
hopefully they will keep like that.
Roll for Roxiku.
17.
7, 8, 9, 19 for me. Or Roxiku, yeah, me. Roll 1 for Sam Juan. 17.
6 for someone.
Jesus, Sam Juan. What's wrong with you? You're a master.
He's lazy.
samurai. Yeah.
He's doing his soundtrack in the background while the enemies are approaching.
He's just like playing air guitar on his sword while we're doing this. And roll initiative for the scuttlebugs.
8 for the left one, for example, and 9 for the right one.
8 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm gonna start rolling for the beasts. I think I'm gonna start rolling them for though they all go one turn maybe. I don't know. So first it's Skeleday, then it is Roxiku, then it is that boy, then it is Scuttle 2, and then there's Scuttle 1, and then last is Sam 1. All right.
So how far away are the bugs from us?
The bugs are within 10 feet of us now.
Like this, or shall I
Like that, yeah.
them more
Like that.
further?
Like that's within like about 10 feet of our party.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, Skeleday, you are the first to go. What are you gonna do?
Okay, they look like they're gonna attack us, right?
Oh yeah, that's kind of why we rolled initiative.
Yeah, okay, so I use Hunter's Mark on the right one, and I choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage, yadida.
Okay,
So I just mark it.
1d6 on Scuttlebug too?
No,
only
if I
when they
attack
attack you,
it,
right?
yeah, only when I attack it.
Yeah.
It's marked now, and if I attack it, I'll get a bonus 1d6.
Alright, so on Scuttle 2. Okay.
Can I do something else, or was that my whole turn?
I
I mean, you
think,
can still move around.
yeah, you can still move.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
you also have your sword.
use it.
The living sword. It gives you an extra. Remember, because it's the partners go on our turns.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep the sword close by so it can protect me in case the enemies are gonna charge at me.
So you're just putting him in defense right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you're using a reaction, right?
I guess so.
I'm gonna move a little to someone and put out my bow.
Alright, that
Oh.
works.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
So next is Roxiku's turn. He grabs his new black Daemon sword, and he swings it over his head as he then runs at the Scuttlebug 1 on the left, and he goes to swing at him. Roll a d20 real quick.
1.
1, really? I hit like the hardest armor piece that he has, and it bounces off and flies back and hits me in the face. Roll a d20.
You know, you can do anything else except for hitting yourself or something like that,
no,
even
if
though it's a critical failure.
No, I have to hit myself in the face.
Like, there can be something else, like, I don't know, like you hit it so hard, but...
Well, no, if it's a critical failure, that's actual pain back to me. Roll 4d10s.
4d10s?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
2, 3, 1. Oh. 9, 2, 5, 9.
So I'm
that's
doing this at a disadvantage.
25.
I'm doing this at a disadvantage right now. Because I need to roll twice because my sword does 2d damage 210 damage by itself. So that's 5, 6, 7. So I get 14 damage dealt to me. With the additional 8 damage. So my HP is at 20 I'm at 20 health. And also roll a d20 real quick. Scholar?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, and I roll higher over my curse mark, or the curse on the blade, so I don't get a curse token on me right now. So next is I'm hurting. I have a blade stabbed in my face. Oh wait, I forgot my wolf, my alpha. My alpha is going to go ahead and try to follow up as he runs up and grabs me by my hood and throws me back onto his back. So I try to run away. So I use 10 to get to the bug, and then 20 of his movement speed to get backwards.
Wait, so,
Alright, so now you're like 20 feet away
you
from it, right?
Yeah, I'm 20 feet away from the scuttlebug.
so you charge and then you
Yeah,
went
my,
back.
my wolf runs, grabs me, and then runs back. Roll it. I don't. Should I roll for that? I think. So for like
10?
him grabbing me,
That would be strength, right?
I think so. Roll a d20. I need to do a strength check.
7.
7. My wolf has a strength of. Wait, he's a proficient in 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's 16. Would that be against my armor class?
I'm not sure actually.
We'll just say he does it, because I don't know if that's... yeah, well, I'll say he missed. He missed and just, like, grabbed my hood, but he dragged me. Instead of flipping me on his back, he kind of just dragged me through the snow as he pulled me backwards. But, yeah, we're, like, 20... We're 20 feet away. We're 20 feet away. So, next turn is that boy.
Alright. How far is the bug away from me right now? It's like 10 feet, right?
Well, maybe a little closer at the left one at least.
So like 5 feet?
I guess.
Yeah, it's about 5. It's about 5 feet away from you.
Alright. That boy will command Charlotte to attack the sockets of the eyes of the bug in front.
Alrighty.
Before that, though, Charlotte will attempt to latch onto the face of the scuttlebug.
Wait. So she's gonna latch onto the face and then try to attack him?
Yeah. For that, it would be acrobatics, right?
What are you attacking with? What is your attack?
No, Charlotte's gonna try to jump onto the head of the scuttlebug and latch onto it.
Okay.
And then she's going to bite into it.
But biting just into the metal or the face? Because I don't see how a giant spider's gonna try to latch onto it and then try to get to its face.
No, it's latching onto like the headpiece of the scuttlebug and then using her fangs to bite into the face of it.
Rar.
Okay.
So would that be acrobatics or strength?
That'd be acrobatics as you're trying to jump onto it.
Alright, roll a dice for me. D20
roll a
for
D20.
starter.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
3.
And as far as
I'm
acrobatics,
taking all the good
is-
3
rolls.
Going to work.
Shut up! It was 3, and then what is Charlotte's,
her acrobatics is +5.
her acrobatics? So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, you're able to jump onto it, but she jumps onto it, like, almost clumsily. As she jumps onto it, she really jumped onto its back instead of its head.
Okay, so can Charlotte use her movement to move to its head?
Spider Rider.
Spider Rider. Right, yeah, it's literally a Spider Rider at this point.
Yeah.
You can try attacking now. That was her movement move. Her jump.
No, she still has like 25 feet left of movement, right? Because I only jumped on top of it.
I guess, but then we're gonna have to roll again for acrobatics, so she has to do this while the sucker's moving.
All right.
All right.
Roll acrobatics again.
Roll a d20 again.
7.
7, and then what's acrobatic?
It's +5, I believe. Yeah, +5.
7. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, so she's able to climb up. She's able to get to where her head and the scuttlebug's head are close up to each other.
Okay, now Charlotte will attempt to bite into the head of the scuttlebug.
All right, what is she attacking with?
Her spider fang.
All right, what was the damage on that?
It's 1d8 +3, and it can deal poison damage if they fail a saving throw.
All right, roll 1d8.
1d8?
Yep.
7.
7. So you did. Oh wait, no, it has to be against. You have to actually roll a d20 because we have to see if it beats the armor class. Roll a d20 real quick.
13.
Okay, so yeah, you just barely. So yeah, she bites into the scuttlebug's eye socket or whatnot, and she deals 7, and then what was the rest of it? It was 7.
It's
damage.
1d8 +3,
7,
and then
8, 9, 10. So she deals 10.
when the
damage
attack
to it.
lands, they have to roll a Constitution modifier roll.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Roll 3 d6s real quick, or it was 6.
3d6s?
6 d10s. My bad. 6 d10s.
6d10s?
Yeah.
25.
25. 5. So that's sorry. I need to write down the HPs for these guys real quick. So you're jumping on the first one, yeah? Okay, 33. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll it again.
6d10s.
Yep.
23.
23. So that's 3, 4, 5, and that's 3, 6. Okay. So you deal 10 damage to the Scuttlebug.
And they have to roll a saving throw of 15
Nope,
plus
it
the
doesn't
Constitution
affect them.
modifier.
It doesn't affect.
Wait,
them.
what?
Do
It
these
can't be
things
poisoned?
look biological to you?
Well, can the poison cause the metal to corrode?
No, it has poison immunity.
All right, then it can't be poisoned.
I'm using an actual monster sheet for these guys. They're not actually what they're called, but they actually have a monster sheet for them.
Okay. Is it someone's turn?
No, it's still my turn.
No, it's
okay.
Yeah, it's still his turn.
Now,
technically.
with Charlotte latch onto the Scuttlebug's head, that boy runs behind the bug and attempts to stab it in the butt.
The Scuttlebug?
With his, with
Poke
his
it in the
new
butt,
sword.
they say.
He attempts to slash into the butt of the Scuttlebug with his new samurai sword.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. My bad.
The left one, right?
Yeah, the one that Charlotte's latched onto.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're stabbing into its butt with your new sword? The
Yeah.
curved blade?
Yes, the
Alright.
samurai blade.
Roll, okay, you're gonna need to roll two d20s real quick. You're rolling at a disadvantage.
Why that?
Because you don't know how to use a curved blade yet.
3d20s?
Wait, isn't that considered a longsword?
No, the curved blade is its own unique things specific to the samurai class.
Oh, okay.
So roll 2d20s and you gotta take the lower one.
16.
And what was the other one?
No, wait, that's
roll
the
one at a
total.
time.
It's
7.
the first one was 7 and the second was 9.
7. Okay, so here's 7. So you don't beat the armor class. The blade bounces off the back of it, and doesn't even scratch the Scuttlebug's iron hide or metallic.
All right,
hide.
then that means I will land the curse damage onto it since it was deflected, but didn't actually do any damage.
Curse damage.
Curse damage is +2, so just deals 2 damage.
All right, then you deal 2 damage to Scuttlebug 1. 8, 7.
All right. Once I do that, I will use my bonus action to use my cutting action skill to do the eye of to do insightful fighting. Insightful fighting. As an action, you can make a wisdom insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, and then it's opposed by my target's charisma. What's the Scuttlebug's charisma?
The Scuttlebug's charisma is 1.
Oh, well, that's going to succeed. Well, let's roll for it anyways.
What was it?
Roll their...
d20?
Yeah, D20.
3.
And my deception versus their charisma.
Yeah, so you beat that. So what does your thing do again?
If I succeed, I can land sneak attacks against that creature without having to be behind it or have advantage on it.
So you're succeeding in an attack?
Like, whenever I want to use sneak attack on it,
Yes.
I no longer have to be behind it or get advantage on the roll.
Did you already attack, though?
Yeah, but that's for, like, next turn.
Okay, then. So then next is Scuttlebug 2's turn.
This one?
Yep. So Scuttlebug 2... So Scuttlebug 2, let's see here.
It's scuttling about.
Yeah, the Scuttlebug 2, roll a D... It's gonna move towards Scuttlebug 1, and it's gonna try to attack Charlotte.
Okay. d20?
Yeah, roll a D20.
14.
What's Scarlet's armor?
Check it right now. Charlotte's AC is 18.
18. Okay. So Scuttlebug lunges at it with it's one of its like metal claws, but it misses Charlotte. It just skims over her head. But then it moves back 5 feet.
Okay.
Next is Scuttlebug 1's turn, and it's gonna go a similar fashion, but this time it's gonna like bang its head upward to try to use slam onto Charlotte. Roll a d20 again.
14 again.
14. Okay, yeah, same thing. It misses. It narrowly misses Charlotte. Only basically not hitting her at all. Next is San Juan's turn. San Juan steps up as he grabs his blade. Roll a d20 real quick. Actually, roll a d20 real quick. 2 actually.
3 and 20.
20. Okay, sweet. He gets a critical. Roll 6 d10s.
What? He didn't even move.
37.
37. Okay. That's the thing about being a samurai. You don't need to move. No, I'm kidding. But he runs.
He just stands there, and then suddenly a huge wave of air comes to the bug and slices it in many pieces.
Yeah, he runs up to the scuttlebug too, and he slices at the scuttlebug. His blade dealing a whopping 47 damage.
37.
The scuttlebug roars out as the Scuttlebug 2's armor is cleft, leaving an opening showing some of the mechanical workings inside of it. And that was, what did I say the damage was?
Oops. 38 or
37.
37.
37 plus 10. Yeah, that's 47. So let me take that out. That's gonna be, let me see, 47. So that's be 47. 16. So that'd be 9. And that'd be knocked down to like 1. All right. So yeah. So wait, 156. I'm sorry. Just give me a second.
Yeah, it's okay.
My brain doesn't like working right now. 156 minus 109. Okay. All right. So yeah. So the creature takes some major damage, and there's now a gap inside it on its armor, showing its mechanical parts and stuff. All right. So next turn is Skeleton.
My
Yep.
turn.
Skeladays.
Okay. I use my ice bow.
I'm not gonna do that. You're using a winter bow?
Yeah, my winter bow, and can I use the winter wonderland and shoot it inside the scatterbug?
You can do that, but
into
it's
the
not really going to do
explosion?
much because we're already in an icy area.
But can I freeze his gears?
You can attack his gears. You won't. I don't know if you'd be able to freeze them. You'd have to attack him to see.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna shoot a normal frost arrow into it.
Alrighty.
Into which one?
The one from the bow, not the special attack one.
No, I mean which scuttlebug?
The one that is exposed.
The one
I'm
that has
gonna
the
try
weak
to
point
shoot.
exposed, right? With the gears and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him there.
Alrighty. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Third blade. Poison. Where was it? Here I go. 13. Alright. So you're shooting an ice arrow into the. You're trying to shoot an ice arrow into that the opening.
Yeah.
Alright. So because you're doing that, you roll. We got to roll a d20 plus your dexterity.
Okay. 12 plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay, so that's
And
13.
now I need to find all the bonuses I have for attacking.
Wait, wouldn't it be proficiency bonus since you're using a weapon you're proficient in?
Yeah, that's true. So roll another d20 too.
17.
17. Okay, so yeah, the attack shoots shoots true as it flies through the air and shoots into the gears. I forgot to mention, and also because I kind of thought I kind of didn't think about it, but then you should have it. Since you're shooting an ice arrows, since you have unlimited ice arrows from your bow, you do deal freeze damage if they don't roll a high enough. So the arrow flies into it. Roll 2d8s.
2d8. Also, I have archery, which gives me +2 bonus to attack rolls with ranged weapon, so that's +4 damage, I think. Or +2 only.
Alrighty. Roll 2d8 real quick.
8.
8, and then, what was it? 8 plus
Does it
10,
count the bonus only once or
18,
twice?
19, 20. We're gonna count it for. We're gonna gain plus 2 bonus to attack rolls. So we're just gonna. I think that's more for when you roll a d20 actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what's for. It
Yeah.
increases your chance of success,
Yeah,
pretty much.
So you deal 18 damage to the beast.
And
And that was skill
then
about 2, you said, right?
yeah,
Okay, so
and
yeah.
then I use my extra attack that I have and shoot one more arrow into it.
Oh right, you have an extra attack, right? Don't you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Wait, hold on a second. That's not.
Yeah, and also I use the Hunter's Mark on it, so I do one extra 1d6 damage to it.
Alright, then roll 1d6.
6.
6, so that's another 6 damage to it, which then it's. Turn that garbage off.
One moment.
It knocks your damage down to 185,
Nope.
or you deal the full damage to it. 185.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
And then what was it? Spellcasting. There was something. Did
Nope.
you say something else? I can't remember. I think. I think that was.
For what exactly?
I don't know. I thought you had something else.
Well, I had
don't
the
have
Hunter's
that.
Mark and one extra attack.
Oh yeah.
and
So
archery.
you're doing another attack.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a 1d20.
Oh wait, and also I have Colossus Slayer. When you hit the creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum. So I'm dealing
Alright, then
one more
1d8.
1d8. 7.
7 damage. Okay. So then. 5 minus 7. Okay. 8. And then you're attacking one more time with your extra
Alright.
attack.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Roll a 1d20.
20, it's a
Jesus.
critical.
Alright, so you're gonna roll. Where was it?
Monday through Friday work. Weekends are only time I really have free time.
Where the fuck was my winter bow that I added?
5:30 every day.
Crap, where'd I put it? Okay, here it was, I think. Steel Ice. Okay, so it's after this. Okay, winter bow. Alright, so then you're gonna roll 2 d8s again. And then we're gonna roll a 2d8s after that as well, because we're gonna take the highest one.
All right, that's fine. But I usually don't get home until
Or
like
we're gonna
6:40
roll. You're gonna use up
because
both
of
of
the
them.
bus
So
schedule.
actually roll 4 d8s. My bad. 4 d8s.
4d8,
Yeah, because it's a critical.
28.
28, and then that's 10, so 38 damage. So you're dealing 38.
Did you count the Colossus Slayer?
What's the address?
Oh wait, Colossus Slayer is only once per turn, but Hunter's Mark is still in effect. So 1d6 again.
More money right now.
Alright,
I
then
will
roll
probably forget
1d6.
4.
4, so then, yeah. So then,
it. Okay.
And
yeah.
plus 2 from archery.
plus 2 for archery, what? Gain plus 2
Oh.
bonus attack. That's when you roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
So you're, okay.
So is it an extra critical hit?
No, it is not. Alright, so you
Okay.
so you slam into it and you deal even more damage to it. The
So
creature. Oh wait, I forgot to mention you also hit inside its gears too. So,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll tack on like another 10 to that. So you're dealing some good damage right now.
Yeah, I know.
You deal like a critical hit, and then you're also dealing inside of it. And then roll a d20 because now it has to see if the freeze effect happens.
4.
4.
okay, what I miss?
The gears itself also freeze up inside of it, so now it's stuck. Now it's frozen and not moving now, and then you have to do a saving
And
throw. Basically,
can I
Shoulder
tell if
deals
it's
some
have
massive damage.
a... Okay. And I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's pretty much the end of your turn.
Can I send the Guardian Sword to do an attack or...
Yeah, you said the Guardian Sword still has its own attack.
Okay, then can I use it to attack like this, or do I need to make a sprite for him?
Just tell me.
Okay, then I'm just gonna tell the Guardian Sword to attack him, or just like signal it to attack the
You
Scatterbug.
you're up here. No, you can tell. So yeah, if you want the sword to move up there, then yeah, you will have to probably make a separate sprite for it.
Mhm.
So you're telling it to move up ahead and to attack? Well, actually, what's the Guardian Sword's movement? Because I don't think it moves that far. Flying Sword's movement is... Did I never write that down?
I don't think we did. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it around me and keep me protected from the side in which the enemies are.
Alrighty then.
For now.
That works.
Because I think I dealt some nice damage this round.
Yeah, you dealt some pretty good damage to it. Alright, so then next is Dat Boy's turn.
Alright, since Dat Boy, knowing he has no familiarity with the sword he currently wants to use to kill things with, he resheaths his sword and then pulls out his trusty handed rapier that's been using the entire adventure. And with the not the cunning action, what was the skill called again? I keep forgetting. With his
so many skills right now.
Yeah, I gotta look through like a whole list of this crap to find what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm just happy I'm not looking up your stuff anymore. You guys can look for it.
With Disciple fighting still tagged on the creature, he launches an attack at the backside of the Scuttlebug again. With his rapier.
So you're just what's the damage on your rapier? Or roll a d20 real quick.
Okay.
Also, I get a +1 bonus on my attack roll.
15.
15.
Blade Mastery.
15. So yeah, you get above his armor. So then roll. What's the damage on your rapier?
It's 1d6.
Roll a 1d6.
3.
You deal 3 damage to its back. You stab into it and you make a...
I'm doing more damage, Fox. You got stuff to add to that.
What was the other stuff?
First would be Fury of the Small.
Alright.
Which is, I roll 1d6 whenever I deal damage to a creature that's larger than myself.
Alright. Roll a 1d6 again.
1d6, 4.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And then we're adding Sneak Attack to that.
And how much is that?
Sneak Attack is, let me check. It is 3d6.
7, 8, 9, 10. So you're dealing 10 damage to it. So you stab into it and you poke a small hole into its back and you mess up some of the gears on the inside of it. It doesn't deal much damage, but it does deal, some damage, to at least damage some of the inner workings.
And we're adding curse damage to that as well, since I landed the hit.
Alright, what was the curse damage again? I need to
+2.
I need to add something that actually hurts enough on curse damage. So 6, 5, 4. Alright.
And since I now hit the creature more than twice with curse, it's now under the effect of Grudge Curse.
And
a creature or humanoid cannot change attack targets and must attack humanoid creature with curse trait / feature, which I own because I am cursed.
Goddammit, I forgot I have the sneaking spell that we could have used.
Yes.
Okay.
And it can no longer use any AoE skills or attacks that would cause saving throws.
Okay, so basically now Scuttlebug 1 can only attack Geist until he's dead.
Yep, and it has
That's
his
not good.
AC decreased by 20%.
His what?
AC is decreased by 20%.
You should really give me solid numbers for that.
Well, what's 20% of his AC?
His AC is 14, so...
Okay, with 20% of 14.
So it's now his AC, instead of being 14, it is now, I'm rounding up, FYI, is now 12.
Alright.
Alright, so... 12.
And now it's Charlotte's turn. Well, not Charlotte's turn, but I just make her. Charlotte will now attempt to wrap the Scuttlebug in webbing.
Alrighty, what was the saving throw for that?
Well, let me see. Charlotte's saving throw for the webbing. The webbing was a saving throw of 12.
Alright, roll a d20, Skulder.
1.
Wow, the Scuttlebug gets completely wrapped up as it slams down onto the ground, unable to move.
So...
It's now on the ground. Yeah, it's just on the ground, unable to move right now.
And did Charlotte got pushed off, or is it
Charlotte should be still on top.
like this?
Yeah.
Like, did she like skitter around?
Yeah, she just scooted around on So now
She's the alpha male now.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So next
Alpha
is
female.
Yeah.
So that's your guys' turn. Next is Scuttlebug 2's turn.
Wait. I have a bonus action I want to use.
Alrighty.
I'll use my bonus action to... What can I do during bonus action? Let's see. I can dash, I can hide, or I can disengage. That boy will use his cutting action, bonus action to... dash, like, that boy's maximum distance, which is like 20 feet for the dash.
Say that again.
That boy will use his bonus action to dash away, which is like 20 feet.
Alrighty. So you dash away.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So then, Scully, move his character back a bit.
Which one?
That boy's. Yeah, Goblin. Alright, so next is Scuttlebug 2's turn. Scuttlebug.
Sure. Isn't it frozen?
It's frozen, yeah, so it needs to roll higher to unfreeze itself, to break out of the freezing. So, and the freezing, I believe, was 13. So roll a d20 real quick.
14.
Its gears start grinding as fast as they can before it just smashes through the ice itself, breaking free, allowing it to move once again as it then moves forward. It then moves forward to attack Charlotte once more. Actually, well, I guess it could probably attack San Juan. But it wants to attack Charlotte, so it's gonna go ahead and attack Charlotte. It runs forward to Charlotte and then roll a d20 because it's gonna try to attack.
19.
And I'm pretty sure Charlotte's was way lower than that.
Charlotte's AC is 18.
18.
So yeah, it's like one above.
Yep. So now it goes into attack. Let's see. It's gonna use. It's gonna use slam attack. Roll two d10s.
2 d10s?
Yep.
14.
14, and that's all right. So,
So the charge is now down to 41 HP. So the total HP is 55.
Hold on a second, because the melee plus 8 to hit each, 5 feet, 1 target, bludgeoning. The target is a creature. It must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or have its hit points maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. So roll a d20 again for Charlotte, because apparently she can dodge it. Nope, she missed. She got slammed. She got hit by the 19 damage. Or was it? Yeah, it was 2D. Was it? Yeah, 2d10s.
Wait, I thought you said it was 14, not 19.
No, the things get +5 on their hit as well.
All right, then it's, let me see, 5. So it'd be 36. Yeah, 36.
Okay. That boy, Charlotte's 36. All right, so then next is Scuttlebug 1's turn. Roll a d20 because now it's trying to break out of the webbing.
13.
And what was the webbing hold?
Saving throw for that is 12.
12? Okay. So the webbing busts free. The creature busts free as its claws bust free, and it flips back over onto its front as it looks towards the little goblin. And then it's going to now attack.
Isn't that its action, though? Breaking out?
Well, I'm not sure. I think that was more just to see if he breaks out of it.
Okay, then go ahead.
Yeah. So Scuttlebug 1, not Scuttlebug 2. Scuttlebug 1, where Charlotte's on top of, rolls back over, knocking the spider off, as it now looks to...
Wait, will you roll a strength check to see if Charlotte actually falls off?
Roll the Scuttlebug over, and then roll a d20 to see if Charlotte falls off.
11.
What's Charlotte's strength?
Charlotte's strength is... it's plus 2. And what's Scuttlebug's strength?
What was the roll? The Scuttlebug's strength is 15.
11.
11, so yeah, she gets knocked off.
No, I mean, did we roll for strength for the Scuttlebug?
Well, it's the roll against the Skullbug strength.
Okay, so it'd be a 15 cap.
Yeah, the 15 cap. She'd have to roll higher than that, and she didn't.
Okay, okay. Then she falls off.
Yeah, she falls off. The Skullbug turns to the Goblin because now it's under the Ranger's curse.
Where does she fall?
To the side, just like to the side. That's it. Yeah.
Left or right?
Right. Yeah. So she falls about there, and then the Scuttlebug turns the Goblin, and it's gonna use its own slam attack against him. And so roll a d20 real quick.
Mm-hmm. 13.
13, and then it has plus 8 to hit. So that's 8, 9, 10. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 21. What's your damage or your protection, guys?
It is 15. AC for armor class.
21. Okay, so it hits you. Roll 2 d10s.
14.
14. And so that's 19. So the beast runs up and slams its head down at you. Roll a d20.
While it's happening, that boy sees the attack coming and uses his uncanny dodge to lower the damage by half.
Hold on. You have to do a saving throw plus your Constitution to see if you don't get hit by it. That's the thing right here.
Wait, so for the attack to hit, it has to roll twice, pretty much?
Well, if the target... No, it is for you. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or have its hit points maximum be reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. Oh, wait, no, that's for the beast. I'm sorry. So you're going to try to dodge?
No, he's using his uncanny dodge reaction to lower the damage by half.
Okay, so then the damage is... What was the damage again? It was
14.
And then, so that was 19. So then that would then knock it down to... 5 equals 9 damage. Well, yeah, 9 damage. So,
all right.
And then roll it.
That boy's HP is now down to 20.
20, okay. And then roll a d20 again real quick, because I need to see what the Scuttlebug
Mm-hmm.
is.
1.
1, okay. So, yeah, the Scuttlebug also takes 9 damage as well.
Wait, why does it take 9?
Because I guess Slam hurts itself. So it takes the damage of the amount given.
Okay.
So that would then knock that down to 25. Alright. So then next person's turn is Sam Juan's turn.
Someone just gets a double kill.
Maybe, who knows? Sam Juan looks to the Scuttlebug and squints his eyes and goes, "You will not be taking their lives today." Dun, dun, dun. Roll a d20 real quick.
20.
Jesus! That's the second time in a row, isn't it?
No, I had the 20.
Okay, so then we're gonna roll. Let me find Sam Juan's character sheet again real quick. Oh, here it is. Roll 6 d10s.
6 d10s?
Yes.
41.
And plus 10, so that's 51. And he's attacking Scuttlebug 2, which then kills Scuttlebug 2. He goes and like it's like one of those samurai movies. You see the shing, and Sam Juan appears on the other side of the Scuttlebug as the entire Scuttlebug's body, just like all the joints and parts of it just fall apart as it just falls into a heap of like metallic rubble onto the ground.
Just like shakes and then it disappears. Oh, never mind.
It's just
The
like,
Charlotte with the hair.
Yeah. It just falls on the ground, all messed up. It falls on the ground, like all its pieces just scattered along the ground. Next, so last Scuttlebug remaining is the first Scuttlebug. So then, so the next turn is Skellidae's.
Okay, so this one is dead, right? The right one.
That one's dead.
Okay, what can I do?
This is probably the fastest battle we've ever had.
Well, we are kind of OP. A little bit, and we have that
Sam Juan on our team.
Yeah, Sam Juan's pretty epic, ain't he?
I'm gonna try my Beast Claw for this one. No. Am I 20 feet away from the scuttlebug?
You're actually like about 30 feet away.
Okay, then I fly somewhat closer, so I'm about 20 feet away from it, and then I use my Beast Claw special property, and I leap 20 feet onto the scuttlebug.
Alright, so roll a... You don't have an element equipped to it, so you don't get any elemental damage
Okay.
right now.
Uh-huh.
So roll a 1d8 real quick. Skulder?
Yeah, 1d8?
Yep, 1d8.
I think I'll just buy
7.
my next paycheck.
7 damage. Okay, I didn't increase your...
And when I use leap, the target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw, or it's gonna be knocked
I want to get
prone.
sooner than later.
Alright, roll a d20.
I appreciate the offer though, David.
1.
Jesus. Yes, you slam right into it, dealing 7...
Well, no, I just want to buy one that has
Dealing
like a
7
actual
damage.
mic, not a wireless mic.
Dealing
Yeah, yeah.
7
Like,
damage
when you
to
can
it,
adjust and stuff.
Guys! Dealing 7
Oh,
damage to
sorry.
it.
It's just
You're dealing 7...
no. I'm not talking to you, Dave. I'm talking to my friends.
118. So you deal 7 damage to it, and it knocks over as it now is prone on the ground. And now
Okay,
it has
and...
to get up, and that'll be its action.
No. And I get a bonus for Colossus Slayer, which is 1d8 extra damage.
Roll 1d8 again.
So that's 5. And then I get an extra attack because that's my skill. And I use the... Can I use my lightning breath while I have the beast claw on the beast claw and then just like punch it?
Sure. You can use your lightning breath. Oh yeah, you can do that, but it'll permanently make your...
Like that, right?
It'll, if you do that, it'll permanently make your beast claw a lightning weapon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the thing. So
Okay.
you have to choose wisely what element you want your beast claw to become.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just
Wait, why
then
does
I'm
it need a
just gonna
charger?
punch it for now.
Wait, why does it
With the
need a
beast
charger?
claw, or
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch it
are you
with
sure you don't
my
want to use
beast
your
claw.
lightning ability?
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it?
But why does it need a charger? I'm curious
I
about
don't
that.
think it's
Well, I'm
that
just gonna start
strong. I'm just gonna check.
Oh, do you mean like the cord?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay.
See, this is actually for a PC,
Shut up, Gavin!
and it's noise canceling.
Oh, well, I don't really care if noise extra or not.
No, but I'm saying that's what it is.
Okay.
You checking your lightning breath?
Yeah.
If I get it now,
If you get it now, you can shut up.
I'm having some trouble finding it.
Your breath weapon does. What level are we again?
6.
6. On your 6th level, it does 3d6
get
damage.
it next week.
Okay.
So you can do 3d6 damage, Skulder.
What color does it come in?
Like,
Oh, it comes in no other color. That's fine then.
Did you hear me?
One more time.
You do 3d6 damage because you're leveled up, so your lightning breath levels up.
Oh,
as well.
okay. Then I'm gonna use the lightning breath on it.
Alright, roll 3d6.
like, white.
4, 3.7, 10 damage.
10 damage, and then plus...
And 1d8 from Colossus Slayer.
Okay, yeah, I'll get it
So-
in gray and white.
Wait,
No, wait, Colossus Slayer is only once per turn, sorry.
so that's 3... So that's 4, 5... Yeah, 10...
20,
That's 10 damage, and then plus... and
20
10
out.
damage plus also an additional 20
Okay.
for hitting a lightning item with electricity. So the electricity...
Alright, it's a gear thingy, so
Yeah,
electricity is gonna fry it.
Yeah, lightning spews out of Skulladay as it shoots around in a cone fashion, striking the prone metal bug creature as it then gets dealt additional 20 damage to it, knocking its health down to...
So how do you
I
want?
can't tell you guys, but...
Yeah.
Probably just gray. Right,
First,
right.
could you send me the bread weapon?
I
It
have
seems
on-
that I
it
don't
on your
have it
I have it
saved.
on your character sheet. I can't really send it. It's just like...
Can
every
you
level-
just like
Well,
copy
the one
it
you
and
showed me
send me
before.
on Discord?
Oh.
I like it. I have it on a piece of paper. You can look at just
Oh,
look
okay.
You can just look it up after the fact. All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm
then
gonna-
next,
Thank you, David.
Next is my turn. Roxyku taking the sword out of his face.
Okay.
You know, has an epic scar.
He's gonna be scarred. He has so many scars from hitting
Hurting
himself.
Yeah. Ratsuku points. Ratsuku rides on his wolf and points like you know in that picture of Napoleon, like he points his sword like that, like yeah, and rides on his wolf as he heads towards the scuttlebug. As he then goes to come in for a swinging attack, it'd be like an advantage because he's riding on top of his wolf, so he has additional speed. So roll 2d20s real quick.
2d20s, 6 and 9.
God dang it! Really? Okay, fine. I run and I slam my sword against its hide, and it just bounces off again. Even with his super awesome sword, he still can't freaking get it. Well, no.
I guess I'm the lucky one today.
Yeah, even if I add well, I guess that's also with a strength on top of it. Even then, it's
What
still...
sort of sword is it? Is it like a broadsword, a longsword, or a two-handed sword?
It's a broadsword.
And you got a proficiency with that, right?
Oh yeah, I got proficiency on that. So, roll another d20 real quick. I'm proficient.
Wait, no, you just add +3 to that. You don't add like another dice.
Oh, well then that's...
What's your bonus for that?
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I hit it! Its AC is 12.
Wait, no, wouldn't that not happen then? Since it's the same number?
Yeah, true. So my sword just slams right into it again, and I just curse out without a voice that I can't still hit a goddamn thing.
Your proficiency is +3, right?
My proficiency is +3. My proficiency is +3, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Roll a d20 real quick, because I need to check for the curse.
4.
4? Okay. Oh, so, okay. Then, where was it? It's over here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Black Demon Sword. Alright, so then I gain 1 corruption token as as darkness, or like the daemon's like black goo or whatever starts forming over my hand. And starts forming over my hand, and I gain +5 to my attack. But I don't deal any damage, so I'm pretty much not doing anything. So I'm just, now me and my wolf are just closer up to the mechanical creature.
Wait, can't you still move though? Because you use your wolf movement for that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna leave my wolf behind. I'm not gonna be an a-hole to my pet, to my partner.
How's that being an a-hole to your partner?
Because if I leave back, I'm gonna leave him closer to the bug so he could get hit. I don't want that to happen. So, Scholar, move me and my wolf up close.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay.
Okay, so we're now
like
up,
this.
Yeah, we're now up close. So then, next turn is that boy.
All right. That boy will attempt to stab into the creature again.
Alrighty. Roll a d20 real quick.
Well.
Oh, you failed. Roll.
I like how he was like, "Oh damn, you failed."
Yeah. What's the damage on your sword?
1d6.
Roll two 1d6s.
6, 4.
6,
That's
7,
done.
8, 9, 10. Okay.
Would I be able to use my uncanny dodge for that?
No.
Because I can see myself failing.
No, you're stabbing yourself. That don't work. It only works when someone's attacking you.
But it says when an attacker can see the attack. I can see the attack coming. I know I'm failing this attack.
No, because you're not expecting it. That's the whole thing. It's
You're
that
not expecting
failed,
yourself.
It's unexpected. Yeah, it's not like you seeing a guy coming at you. You believe full on that you're gonna hit this thing.
But I see the attack coming towards me, though, right?
No, because it's unexpected.
Like my sword hitting myself.
No, it's unexpected.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
I see it when
you
it's
don't
happening.
see it-
I don't expect it, but it happens, and I see it happening, right?
Let me describe this. You're stabbing the sword, and a rapier, because it's very bendable, it bounces off the hide and just spins up. You think the sword is stabbing into it, but it's actually not, and it stabs you in the chest. So no, you do not see this. Your uncanny dodge does not work against something you don't expect. You'd expect something to attack you, therefore you see the attack coming. You get what I'm saying?
Not really, but okay. Go ahead.
So you deal 10 damage to yourself, knocking you down to 10 health.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you want to do anything with Charlotte?
I'll use the bonus action.
Okay, so you're attacking again? Or what are you doing?
Nope, I can't attack on my bonus action. Only Scudder can do that.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
That boy digs into his item pouch and pulls out an oil flask. And he throws an oil flash that at the opening he created when he stabbed the butt of the What's it called again? A crawler, right?
A scuttler.
Scuttler. There you go.
All right, roll
He
a.
throws the oil flash into the opening of the scuttler.
All right, roll a d20.
14.
14. Its armor is 12. So yeah. So or it's plus your dexterity too, but you bait it. So the oil slams into it and like leaks into the inside of the scuttler.
Does that do anything?
It makes the
Well, it's
wheel.
Paralyzed, right? Because
No, it broke the webs.
It's prone.
no,
though.
but I used lightning on it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, it's prone.
It's prone right now because of his wolf claw. It's not.
What does prone do?
knocks it
I
off
can
its
tell
feet.
you.
Basically.
Oh wait, there's
basically-
exactly what it does. It was here. If the target is prone, the user can make. Oh, I could have made a third attack.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
The target is prone, the user
Right now,
can
we're
make
just gonna
one
say
attack
like
against
it
it.
confused it, and it needs the. And we're just gonna say right now it's confused, so next turn like it won't be able to attack, but it'll
Okay.
get out of the daze. So yeah, the oil basically just made it start more slickery. Like you made its gears start moving better. Maybe if you did something else along with the oil, maybe it would do something. But right now you just like greased its gears.
Alright, then I'll use my reaction I gained from one of my feats called Blade Mastery to get into a parrying stance, increase my AC by +1.
Okay.
And then Charlotte will run up to the scuttler and attempt to bite into the part that's open.
The tiny hole in the butt.
Yes.
Okay, you can try. All right. So roll a d20 real quick.
3.
3. She runs the back there and she starts gnawing on where the hole is, but she can't seem to get it, and she just starts biting into metal, not really dealing any damage.
And how much movement was that? Was that like 10 or 20?
That was about 20 feet. You had like 10 left.
Alright. And then Charlotte will move 10 feet back. And that boy hasn't moved at all, right?
Nope.
Okay, that boy will use his 30 feet to jump on top of Charlotte.
Alrighty. And then,
And now I have the Spider Rider bonus.
yes, calling all spider riders. So then next is the Scuttlebug's turn, because it was prone and we're just using it as like it was confused or whatever, it just rolls back onto its top and shakes as it now is back to ready to fight, and it looks back to the Dat Boy ready to kill. And then next is San Juan's turn. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Roll the Scuttlebug back on its feet, Sculder, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking toward Dat Boy.
I'd be on Charlotte, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but move Charlotte to Dat Boy's side and then put.
No, move me to Charlotte's side.
Oh,
because I
Charlotte
jumped on
went
top
that
of
way?
Charlotte. No, I jumped on top of Charlotte.
I know,
using
but
my
you
30
moved Charlotte
feet.
that way. I thought Charlotte moved to the back because he was attacking the butt end of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So is it on the right side or the left side?
It'd probably be on the left side then.
Yeah, move Charlotte to the left side and Dat Boy's on top of it.
And is it looking towards them or not?
Yeah, it's looking towards them because it has like a rage thing towards guys. He's aggroing it. So now what next? Oh, San Juan. San Juan looks to the Scuttlebug and goes, "I shall kill you," and he runs up 30 feet. Wait. So that's about.
It just like dashes through,
Yeah,
not even
That's
shooting.
about half right there. Yeah. Let's see.
To us, looked like he didn't move at all, but to him, he moves at light speed.
Yeah, exactly. He's like
kind of teleported toward there.
And he moves up. Actually, you know what? I'm not trying to make it like we're like
He's just like
he's very proficient at his job, so I'm actually gonna give him a little bit more movement speed. He's gonna be. Yep.
Can I say what he does?
Sure.
He just makes his sound. I forgot what it was.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, he does like dun umaivamu shinderu, and then he just like slashes through it.
Yeah, he goes to it, and he's gonna attack because he has 45 movement speed. Roll a d20 real quick.
5.
His sword. He goes up. It's kind of that slicing moment, and you hear. Well,
Yeah.
actually, roll another d20 because he's proficient in the sword.
6.
Okay. He slices through it. He slices through it, and when it doesn't slice through, he slices at it, and he thinks he cut it, but he actually didn't. And he just goes, You are much tougher than I imagined. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And then,
And then he just like rushes a few feet away.
yeah, he just runs a few feet away. So then next is Skeleday's turn.
Okay. This one doesn't have a opening, right?
It has an opening on the back, on the small opening on the back, because the rapier's not that big. So it has a small hole on the back that now has oil leaking out of it because.
I'll just do 2 attacks with my beast claw for now.
So you're gonna attack with your beast claw again?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your lightning does additional damage.
I know, but I will reduce my breath.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so then go.
Or can I use it more now that I'm level
I
6?
think you can use it each turn. Strike suddenly, exploit those direct. Once per turn. Yeah, once per turn. So if you want to attack him with your lightning breath, or you can attack with your claw. Either one works.
I can do both, right? Because I have 2 attacks.
True.
Then I use lightning first.
Okay, so roll 3d6s.
6, 5, 6, 12, 17.
Yeah, 17. So then, let's see real quick. 3 minus 17. And then minus, it'd be also minus additional 10 for the lightning damage, and then an additional, I'll say like additional 10 because you set Geiss's liquid oil on fire with the lightning. So that then knocks, so then you deal about 37 points of damage as the creature starts burning from the inside as well, and now it's going to take -5 damage each of its turns. And the creature roars out as it screeches as it takes its additional damage, knocking its life down even further, and it's looking a lot more worn down now.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Roxy's turn, and Roxy.
Wait, that was only the lightning breath.
Oh yeah, you're gonna attack again.
Yeah.
All right, go.
I use the beast claw to attack it.
All right, roll 1d8. 2.
Wait. Oh wait, that's a d20. I thought I need
D20,
first
my bad.
throw.
Yeah. So,
Wait, didn't you attack with lightning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be prone?
No, that's
That's when he pounces on it.
yeah, that's when I use my leap
Oh,
ability.
okay.
I don't even think I actually rolled for your lightning thing. Well, whatever.
Isn't the lightning like 100% chance that I do it?
Yeah, because it's within the area, right? All right, so then I think let me check real quick. No, it's sneak.
Can use your action, no. When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of exhalation must make a saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, they need to throw. It needs to throw a saving throw of.
And
8.
the DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus my constitution modifier plus my proficiency bonus.
That'd be 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 11, 12, 13. Roll a d20 real quick just to see if it got hit or not.
2.
So no, it didn't. It still got hit. So yeah, and then roll a d20 again because now you're attacking with your claw.
9.
So your claw bounces off it as well. It doesn't deal.
Wait, what kind of weapon is the claw?
It's a claw. It's like
No, what kind of weapon is it classified as?
kind of I guess like how a grappler's weapon would be probably.
So like a martial weapon?
It's like a claw. I don't know. It's like its own item.
So, Skeletor, you don't have proficiency in the weapon, right?
Wait, in the weapon or with the lightning breath?
With the
Weapon.
weapon.
Well, it's a claw, and I have a racial skill that I can use my claws as weapons.
Alright. So, no, right?
No.
Okay.
All right. So then, your claw slams into it, but bounces off of it, not dealing any damage to it. Is there anything else you want to do this turn?
I have Colossus Slayer, and that should do 1d8 damage.
All right. Roll a 1d8. Isn't that if do you still hit it? Like.
Well, I hit it, but it bounced off. Or,
Well,
wait.
I mean, like, don't you have to break its armor to do that? Like, actually to hit it?
Let me check.
I think that just adds on top of your damage.
Your tenacity can wear down most potent foes. When you hit the creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its maximum hit point.
Okay.
You can deal extra damage
Oh, yeah,
once per turn.
You do still deal damage. Roll a 1d8.
7.
So you deal additional 7 damage to it.
It cracks after I bounce.
Yeah, it
After it
cracks
bounces
its
off my
armor,
weapon.
showing more of its inner working gears and also the fire that's now burning inside of it. Next is Roxycu's turn. Roxycu runs forward on his wolf again, Napoleon style, and tries to stab into the open wound of the creature. Let's see what happens. Also, I'm negating like Geiss's curse mark where he summons more demons because I kind of don't want to have long battles like that again. We're gonna add something
Like
else.
what? So the ability is a void right now?
The ability for that like makes like demons summon around you like.
No, I
every
said,
turn.
is it void right now?
Yeah, it's void right now.
Okay.
So I go and try to stab at the opening. I'll roll a d20. Be a critical. God
3.
dang it! I miss entirely as the blade just slices up hits the hard end, just bounces off the top again. Me not doing anything. But this time my wolf runs in and he tries to bite into it as well. Roll a d20.
I forgot about the Guardian Sword again. Well, whatever. 19.
Oh, good. My wolf does damage. My wolf runs up there and it howls as it then opens its mouth and then bites. As it bites into the thing, as it tries to like bite into it and rip out one of the gears. Let me see what the bite damage is on a dire wolf. Where the fuck did I put that? Magical Paradise. No. God dang, guys, can you check your dire wolf to see what the damage is for a bite attack? Oh, never mind, I found it. Attack 5 to hit plus 5 feet. 1. Roll 2d6s.
1 and 3, that's 4.
4, and then that's plus 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I think our guys also get an additional 10. So 7. So that's 17 damage. It deals 17 damage to the scuttlebug as it rips out one of the gears inside of it, knocking its health down even more. All right. So the creature looks almost dead, like it's like on its last limbs. Now the creature knowing it's almost about to die. Well, actually no, because it decides to aggro towards you, right? Right, guys? That boy.
Yep.
All right. So then, yeah, it's still aggro towards you, so it's not even gonna run now because it's still aggro. So the next is that boy's turn.
All right. That boy commands Charlotte to stay put, and then that boy leaves opposite Charlotte on to try to land on the backside of the scuttlebug.
All right, that'd be a dexterity check. Roll a d20.
Now, wouldn't it be acrobatics? Because I'm trying to jump across.
Well, acrobatics.
2.
Yeah, true. So it's
No, 2.
2, and then plus your acrobatics, which is 3. So that's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you miss because against its armor, which is 12. So you jump, but you jump over it, but you mess up halfway, and you realize it as you then land into the snow beside it. You're not hurt, but you didn't deal any damage to it, and you didn't land.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to jump across it.
Well, I'm saying, you didn't. Oh, you tried to jump across it, like over it.
Yeah.
Oh, then you land right on top of it.
Okay. How far would it take me to get behind it? So I'm now on top of it, like 5 feet.
Probably, yeah.
All right, then he uses 5 feet of movement to run across the creature and land on its backside.
To land
Like,
on its backside or land behind it?
Behind it.
Okay, because that's two totally different things. Alright, so you land right behind it. Okay. So then what are you doing?
And right now it's set of flame, right?
Yep, still on fire.
It's
not considered a fire creature if you're thinking about using an ice weapon.
No, I wasn't.
And also
Just
remember,
making
you
sure.
still have your gun too.
That is true. Okay, that boy decides to think of something. He sees a tiny hole.
He decides to think of something.
No, he sees a tiny hole inside made by the rapier.
Okay.
Will the hole be bigger now that it's exploded?
It's not exploded, it just fires on the inside.
Because the the oil caused it to get ablaze.
It set it ablaze, it didn't explode it. It's just burning its insides now.
Okay, will the gun's barrel be short enough to fit inside the hole?
You can try. It's energy shots that you're shooting out of the thing, so a bullet will shoot through it.
Okay, but I'm asking if the muzzle can fit inside the hole.
No, it can't. Your rapier's blade is not that big.
All right. Then that boy will use his rapier again to attempt to strike it.
Okay. Roll a d20.
14.
Okay, so yeah. So you stab into it again. What's the damage on your rapier?
1d6.
Roll a 1d6. Yeah.
5.
5, and then what? Do you have any other modifiers?
If you're small, roll 1d6 whenever I fight something that's larger than me.
Roll another 1d6.
6.
6, so that's 11. And then
Sneak attack, which is 3d6.
You could have just said 5d6s.
3d6 is a sneak attack.
Yeah,
Eleven.
it increases in power as I level up.
So that's 22.
Yeah.
And then you add curse damage onto that, which is +2.
22, so that's 24 damage.
24.
All right, so the creature is knocked down even more as now it's like, all janky and stuff. As like now it's really falling apart. Gears are falling out of it. It looks very destroyed. Next is San Juan's turn.
Wait, it's not dead yet?
Nope, it is technically still not dead yet. It's like on its
Well,
last
it is
legs.
dead. It's not a live creature. It's a robot or
Yeah,
something.
technically. So the San Juan goes, It is my time to end this. As he grabs his sword, he looks all epic as he's about to go in for the final kill. Roll a d20.
18.
Oh, dang. Roll 3d6s. I think, no, 3d10s, my bad.
19.
Yep, he runs at it and instantly, again, just goes, sing! He appears on the other
You-
side of it as the head and all the body parts as the head just gets cleaved in half, it just falls apart and everything else just, clong! All the gears just fall out of it and it's just
Bim.
dead. It's gone. And it is now dead. We win.
Now, how much HP do we get?
We get 4.
What? No. What are you?
We don't deserve any XP. Sam won
San Juan
got all the
got
kills.
EXP. We got 5,000 EXP.
Okay, I am now at.
Hold on, I'm looking at the thing.
I'm still level 6, but I'm close to
I'm not at
level 7.
20,270.
Hold on, I gotta find the page on here where it says what your EXPs are, because I know it's in here somewhere. Random.
Well, we all wrote it down, so.
Well, yeah, but I have all of your EXPs written down. Okay, so yeah, so Roxy Q is at 20,000. Dat Boy is at 20,270. Skellidays 20,990. Charlotte is at, was it said 5,000, right? Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
19,000 for the spider, and then for my wolf 5, 6, 7, 17,000, and
Wait, Fox, what are you talking about? Charlotte had 14,700 EXP.
yeah, so 19,000.
Oh, okay.
19,000, 17,000, 17,000. 17,000 for the Guardian Sword, 17,100 for my, White Fang. And then, yeah, so we win. And so now, since we won, Roxy Q goes through the bugs and tries to find some stuff. Actually, never mind. You guys go first. I have to go last. So what are you guys going to do?
All right. That boy goes on to the nearest scuttler and side check the body for anything.
All right, you see a bunch of gears. You see.
Wait, no, we got to roll for that. Remember, Fox?
Oh, yeah.
Perception?
Right, roll a d20 for perception, Skulder.
12.
12. Okay.
And my perception is +8. Yeah.
8 plus 8.
Yeah, expertise is pretty OP for skills.
Oh wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you see that there's a bunch of different armored pieces. You see gears, the inner working gears scattered around. You see another little amber. You see like wait, hold on. You see like the metal parts and stuff like that. It seems like it'd be some good armor for whatever. The head blade looks like it could be. There's also the head blade, as well as the metal face like mask of the creature, as well as you find a small amber. It looks like a small amber with a small bug inside of it.
That boy decides to pick up the small amber and put it inside his pouch, as well as grabbing onto some of the armor pieces nearby.
Alrighty, hold on a second. Let me make another.
Would it be big enough to fit Charlotte?
Say again.
Would it be big enough to fit Charlotte?
Possibly,
like as
if you
armor?
get someone to if you get someone to work with, you could probably have it as some good spider armor.
And what about the head blade? Would I maybe be able to use that as a sword?
Probably again, blacksmith.
I mean, as is right now.
You could. You wouldn't be proficient in it, but you could.
All right, that boy takes the head blade as well and puts it into his inventory for later.
Scuttle loot. Let me go ahead and actually let me go back to the. So you got. Let me see the amp. Let me see, one blue amber piece. Amber.
Blue amber.
Yep. Okay, so and you took the head blade.
Yes, as well as some armor pieces from the bug.
Head blade and armored pieces or gears.
Armor pieces.
Sure, wouldn't the gears be more useful for you because you don't have a bomb boy now, so maybe you can craft something?
Well, I can still craft a bomb boy. It just cost me time and money. But I didn't have time to make one before we left.
Okay, so 5 armored pieces. Because the armored pieces are.
So
very good.
it'd be 5 scuttlebug armor pieces, right?
Yep, Skullbug armor pieces. Alright, so next is you, Skulder.
Okay, shall I roll? Or...
Thing's called a head blade, right?
Yes, a head blade. And one head blade.
Head blade.
And roll a d20 real quick, because we gotta see your perception.
20.
Oh, wow, critical. Alright, so yeah, you can not. Which one do you want to look at? You want to look at this Scuttlebug or the other Scuttlebug?
I'm gonna check the other one.
Alright, it's similar setup. You see different pieces of the giant metal armor. You see the blade, the mask, the metal masks, and stuff like that. And on the inside, you see a blue. In the inside, you see a red amber with another bug like that's solidified inside of it.
Does it look like the bug ember that's in that boy's weapon?
Yeah, both ambers look similar to that. Though the bug on the inside of it's not a mosquito.
Okay, and what is it, or do I know what it is?
You're a nature mountain, so I'll just assume you do know. It's like it's just like another kind of like. It's just like another kind of bug.
Is it a bug or is it like a small critter or something?
It's a bug. They're all bugs. The one that boy picked up had a beetle in it, and this one has a kabuto beetle in that one, and this one has like a. I'm trying to think of a bug type. It has another bug. Has like a roly-poly bug in it.
Roly-poly?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's those bugs that roll up into a ball.
Oh, okay. So it's like a little sonic bug.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want to do? You want to pick up the armor, pick up the amber, what?
I'm gonna pick up the ember and the blade piece.
And the what?
You said there's like a horn blade or something like that?
The head blade.
Yeah, the head blade.
Alright, 1x head blade. And then next, so that's all you're picking up?
Can I just inspect the blue ember to see if it has any special properties?
That's in Geiss's. Geiss has blue amber. You have a red amber.
Oh yeah, the red one.
You can't roll a d20 for Arcana.
Okay. 11 plus 5.
Plus 5. So you could tell that there seems to be some kind of energy in it that could be harness from the amber, but you yourself don't know how to do it.
What energy is there?
It's some kind of energy. You don't know. It's a magical energy.
Okay. If it's lightning, can I feel it because I'm a lightning dragon or something like that?
You
But
don't
if
know-
it's
you
not
don't-
lightning,
It's not
that's not-
lightning.
okay.
You just know it's some kind of magical energy that's coming out of it.
Okay.
All right. So next is me. So roll a d20.
18.
18. My perception is 3 because you have the extra thing on it. So yeah. Oh wait, no. It's just 1. So yeah, but it's still 19. I look through it and I see, of course, the similar fashions of stuff. I just grab, the couple of like the armored pieces as well as some of the leg pieces. And so I grab like 3 leg pieces and about 5 armored pieces.
Hey, did I grab the head mask or did I?
You did not.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you want to?
Yes.
All right, then you grab the head piece as well. And I'm going to do this, and I'll run over to the other one and grab the same for that one.
All right. So what are the stats for the head blade?
I'd have to see. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you probably won't be able to actually... I'll see.
Isn't it more like a crafting material than a
Yeah,
weapon?
if anything, it only deals like 1d4 right now until you refine it.
All right.
All right, so let me go ahead and add that to the community loot chest. So yeah, so we're done. So San Juan then goes, all right, I do not need any of this. I am good. And he then starts heading up the mountain more.
I need no loot.
I need no loot. He says,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
he starts heading up higher up the mountain as we come across one of the magma not vents, the lava.
This thing?
The lavas. No, we're following up a lava. The
Oh,
lava
okay.
road. As we're heading up the lava road, we actually start to see as like a bright light is shining from farther up ahead, towards the summit of it. As we do, we start. Well, I guess we probably should roll a perception check. Well, do you guys want to check?
Do
that?
we are in the mountains. Do I still have the bonus or?
Yeah, you still have the bonus as long as we're in this area.
Okay.
So you want to look up there or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over there and I'm gonna check.
Alrighty. Community chest. Goddamn. Alright, so let me just. Hold on a second. Community chest 2. Alright, so you fly up ahead and roll a d20.
15.
Okay, so 15. So you see when you fly up ahead, you see you see the source of the magma rivers. At the top is a large amount of lava pouring out of the mountain. But in the center of the mountain, you see a large white construct with blue lines coming down the sides of it. It looks. Let me go ahead and go back to see how it looks. It looks like a large ancient It looks like a certain broken sword, as it of course is now broken technology. It is a giant, massive building. God dang! It is a giant, massive construct similar to the broken castle, but it's circular and has like these triangle-like formations on the side of it that nail it down to the ground. And you see that it's one.
So it's inside the lava, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's on top of the lava and probably goes down into the lava as well. And you can tell instantly that it's one of the broken dungeons.
Oh, okay. Were we actually in a broken dungeon before, or did we just
Nope,
hear about them?
We have
skipped
never
the
gone to a
first one.
broken dungeon. That boy saw you guys saw the Reaper or whatever it was from the first dungeon, and you guys said, let's go save this girl. So yeah, so we actually have not gone to a broken dungeon at all yet. So do you want to fly down and tell everyone or what? With a creature sitting on it. Yeah, not these fire creatures. These fire creatures are all around the
God damn it.
the fire creatures are all around the castle or whatever, the dungeon, but right at the front door there's a big large creature that stands about like 100 feet tall, sitting in a throne. It's a humanoid creature with red skin and large
Humanoid 100 feet tall creature.
What?
Humanoid 100 feet tall creature.
Yep, 100-foot creature. Humanoid.
Like this or
yeah,
more?
that's not good.
The one that you
Can I
sent me right
roll?
now.
Can I roll perception to see if it's strong or not?
Sure, you can try that.
All right. That boy looks at the creature and attempts to look at it and see how strong it is.
All right. Roll a d20, Skulder.
1.
You think it's the weakest thing you've ever saw? You think you can take it out in one hit?
That boy exclaims, "This thing's weak. We can take it all in one hit."
Freaking devil stands in front of them. They're just like, we can take him. The creature sits on a throne, almost like he really doesn't care as much as he's just sitting there looking down as he sees a couple of the adventurers slowly move towards the dungeon. Do you guys want to talk to it, or what do you want to try to do, or do you want to like sneak away?
It already knows we're there, right?
Yeah, it already sees you.
Dang it! I'm going to try to stealth around it. That boy exclaims, "Hey, you look weak. Fight me."
Do you really want to say that?
I'm in character, Fox. I think it's
Okay.
weak.
All right, roll a d20 real quick.
13.
13. What's your armor?
My armor is. Let me check real quick. I closed it for some reason. That boy's AC is 15.
15. All right. Your AC is 15, really?
Yeah, I gained +2 from the wolf coat. I mean, I'm the
But your base one is
Winterfellian
11.
coat.
But your base is 11.
No, it's 12.
Okay. The creature looks down and he raises his hand as the clouds above start turning black as fireballs rain down from above and slam all around the heroes, leaving massive fiery craters. The creature then goes, "Why are you here?"
We're here to find out the source of the lava.
The source is the lava that is here. You can leave now.
We're here to find out why that's happening.
The reason why is because of this dungeon. You can leave now. He doesn't really seem impressed with you all.
Can we go in the dungeon?
No,
And why not?
Why not?
because I will not allow it.
Why?
Like, yeah, why?
Because you have no need of going in.
What do you think?
We have a quest to go into the 4 dungeons.
Be gone before I destroy you all.
Would it be possible to blind him with something like snow or like oil or something?
What, because you want to try to sneak around him?
Yes.
Was it a day already since we fought the dragon?
Say again? Yeah,
Was it a day?
It's... Actually, it really hasn't been a day. Well, I guess we'll say it's been a day since then, since we've been walking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say, yeah, it's been about a day since then.
Does that mean that I could try to use the ancient white dragon?
To try to summon him? Or what are you trying to do?
Yeah. No, wait. I can use the special shot to use his breath like without any trouble, right?
you shoot a special arrow at him. Yes, you use like one of his abilities.
Mhm.
But if you do that, you can't summon anything else for the rest of the day.
Mm. I have an idea. I go to someone and the rest of the group, and I just like. Ale ještě ne. No já vím. I say to the group that we can sneak past with the pass without trace spell that I have.
With a trace spell?
Wait,
What?
when did you learn that? That boy asked.
Where did you learn?
I think it was right after the dragon fight.
No, I mean that boy doesn't know you have it, but I knew you had it.
A trace spell?
Yeah.
No,
he showed
pass
you
without
yesterday.
trace.
Yesterday you asked him why he wouldn't need the mask, and he showed you the skill.
What was it?
Remember?
Pass without trace. All veils. Oh yeah. I remember that.
Wait, so what does that do?
Shall I show it again?
No, that boy asked the question. I know.
Oh.
What it
Well.
Skeleton said, "Should I show it again?"
And it just moves his eyebrows up and down.
Yeah.
is. He doesn't know anything. I'm just like, what?
Jesus.
So did you explain it to the group?
Okay, well, I make a veil of shadows which will silence anything in about 30 feet radius, and it will mask us, and we can stealth by or something like that.
All right, that sounds like a good plan. Let's do that.
But first, we probably should like move out of the way so he doesn't see us coming. So we should just say we will go away or something like that.
That boy turns towards the giant fire creature and says, "Your mom's a cunt." Then he runs
Roll a
away.
d20 again. Roll a d20 again. I'm adding his magic to this. And what's your armor again?
My AC is that boy AC.
He's proficient in magic as well. But it'll be a wisdom check.
AC is 15.
15. Proficiency would be +3 on that. So yeah, he could hit you. Let's see here. Roll.
Wait, what'd you roll?
He rolled a 7, and then plus his magic, which is a +7, and then plus his proficiency, which is 3.
Wait, why plus magic? Wouldn't it be his modifier for
Because
it?
he's using, yeah, that's the modifier to his attack thing.
Wait, magic is a stat?
Yeah, it's Arcana.
Then why don't you say Arcana?
Same goddamn thing.
No, Arcana is different.
Well, whatever. He summons the fireballs. He's summoning fireballs that are going to aim right at you, basically, because you keep peeving him off.
All right, how much damage does it do?
Let's see here. Roll 5. Oh no, wait, no. He's using just. Well, I guess he either using. 5.
Wait, if it can I ask one more question? If it was a day, did my the small shield recharged with the demons, right?
You have 1 charge in it.
Oh, okay.
Roll 5. All right, so you're gonna roll. Wait, come fire. Let's see. You're gonna roll 5 d10s.
5d10s. And he's shooting that boy.
Yep, at that boy.
How does the attack look like?
Fire. The clouds start to grow black again as fire then starts raining down from it. All of them aiming towards that boy. This time more accurate than the last time.
I use the small shield charge that I have on that boy and nullify the attack.
Hold on,
Wait, I
roll,
might be able to tank it, Skilder.
Wait,
Because
roll.
I resist fire naturally. Because I'm a Gremlin.
roll 5 d10s.
Okay. 5d10s.
Let's see how much it does first. and then
33.
33. All right, I resist fire. How much does it have 33?
You have resist against fire like that?
Yep, Gremlin. Special ability.
Alright, and hold on a second. I need to check the thing real quick. Level 20. Oh, I'm sorry, it was 20 d6. Okay. Never mind. I'll do that next time. I was looking at some of these things because levels. So that's plus 10. Okay. Yeah. So I was 10 rare. Yeah.
So how much damage was that? It was a 30. It was a 40 or 30.
It's 33. He's doing. He's not doing the full power because I actually forgot he gets one for each level. But yeah. So yeah.
Okay, how much half of 33?
33. Half of that is. It's like 15 something. Hold on. 33 times 0.5 equals 16.
All right, since I can see the attack, I can also use my uncanny dodge to half the
get 8
damage.
damage dealt to you.
Yep, I take it.
Okay, then I don't use the charge.
8 damage slams into him.
Now I'm at 2.
So we are running
You're
away,
at 2
right?
health.
Yep. And now we're running away. I was already running away, but I got hit by an attack.
Just
When
like a
that boy gets
giant
hit by the
meteor slams
meteorite,
into him
he
and he's
kinda
like,
just-
What happened?
when that
guys?
boy gets hit by the meteorite, he kind of just
It's
shakes
not
it off.
meteorite,
Like,
it's just fireballs.
oh, well. Does the fireball have, like, pressure or weight?
or is it like a
Yes.
magical one
It's just
which
fire,
just...
really.
Oh, well, that boy kind of just shrugs it off, despite the burning pain. Like, I taken bigger burns from my
You got hit
explosions.
hard. You're almost dead, dude. You're more than just shrugging that off. You get slammed hard with that.
Gremlins grow up, blow themselves up, Fox. They're used to
Yes.
this sort. That's why
But
we're
you're-
just fighting.
Yeah,
That's
remember, you're almost half dead.
I
Well, I
thought
shrug it off, but
you
I'm
were
still,
gonna
like,
say like you
kinda,
are
like,
health
I'm almost
goblin or
dead, but-
something.
I shrug off the attack. Like, I've taken bigger explosives for my own attacks. You dummy. And he runs off.
Okay, so we're running away now?
Yes, we're running
Yeah,
away.
like running away so that so that he can't see us anymore.
Okay, so we run behind San Juan stands his ground before following after as we run behind like a whatchamacallit?
A stone or a rock side or
yeah,
something like that.
it's like a sand dune, but it's snow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So a snow dune.
Yeah, a snow dune, whatever.
Okay.
All right, so
That boy falls onto the snow on his back, like nearly dead.
Bye.
remember,
Just
you
go
have
to
some
the...
you have some healing stuff.
I know.
Who has a
Wait, they
healing
can
spell?
use the ice cones.
Well,
probably.
I can.
You have the ice cones, and you also have the you also have like 5 healing berries.
Can't one of you guys heal?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, me too. But I can only heal for 1d8 plus... Wait. Spellcasting modifier is Arcana?
What? Spellcasting? Yeah, it's
It-
Arcana.
Yeah, okay, then I can heal you from 6 to 13 HP. Depending on the roll.
That boy kind of like struggles on the ground and says, "Heal me."
Also, wait, what is mine? Because I have divine touch, which what is it? Yeah, divine lay of hands, which I can heal 5 times my level. So I'm level what again? I think I'm level 7. We're all level 7, aren't we?
No, I'm level 6.
I'm level 6.
Oh, okay, then I can heal you 30 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty good paladin. 20, so... Yep, so I'm level 6. Yep, so I can heal you 30 points if I wanted to. So, you telling your scholar to heal you?
Someone to heal me?
Roxy, you...
How much...
Roxy,
What's your maximum HP?
It's 35.
Okay, Roxy, you heal him.
Roxy writes in the snow beside the goblin so that way he can see, and it reads, "What's my name?"
Spaghetti!
Dun-dun-dun. He died.
Roxy turns around and jumps back on his wolf. He's not gonna heal you until you say his name. And he's told you it multiple times.
That boy refuses to say Rocky Q's name because he's a stubborn goblin.
Then he gestures the skeleton for him to heal him.
I can't heal him that well as you, Roxy Q.
He points back to the water. He points back to what he wrote in the snow. If that boy doesn't say the name, he's not gonna heal him.
That boy say Roxy Q.
No.
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 Then just eat your ice cream.
So what do you
I
owe me,
don't-
please?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Cure Wound spell. That's 1d8 plus my Arcana, so that's 7.
7, 8, 9. You're at 9 health. How do you feel, guys? How do you feel, that boy?
I feel healthier, and that boy kind of stands up slightly, but he's still hurt, but he can actually stand now.
All right.
You got any more of those berries?
I don't think so.
It's in the community chest. We have like 5.
It's like 5 HP. I think we should keep those for like emergency situations when we're in battle or something like that.
All right, then I guess that's fine. That boy grudgingly says, and then he dips into his item pouch and pulls out some ice cream to eat.
All right. So how many ice creams are you eating?
Let me see.
He just like dumps on 5 ice cream cones at once.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back in there, insults the guy once more, and then he
Yeah. Runs
just
away.
lays back here. Yeah.
So you have 6 snow cones, and each heals you 5.
Wait, I thought it was 6.
No, it's 5 HP each. You have 6
Oh.
snow cones. You heal yourself 5 each.
Then why did I write 6 HP?
You probably have 6 snow cones, and you probably thought 6 for HP. So what you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk.
All right, that boy will eat 5 of his snow cones.
Alright, so you're healing yourself 25. So then your health is then at... so 34. You're at 34 health. Ratsu's at 20 health? Oh crap, I didn't even notice that. What's my max health? 34. I take the 5. Well, actually, no. We just said save for a situation. I just grabbed and shoved them in my mouth. I'm at 20 health. That's probably not the best. I'll save it for a rainy day. So next.
Charlotte walks over to Roxy and kind of gestures that she needs to be healed.
What's her health at?
36,
What's her max health?
55.
Mm.
What do you mean? I give her the 5 berries because my healing thing is like heals 30 damage. So that's something we should really save for battle.
Can you only use it once per turn or once per day?
Yeah, I can only use it once per day, and then I have to take a long rest.
Charlotte has no hands, so you're gonna kind of have to feed it to her.
Yep, I shove them in her mouth nicely.
Shove them in nicely? I don't know how you can shove something
I
in
hold
nicely.
them on my hand, and she licks them off my hand, and she eats them.
Charlotte has no tongue. She's a spider.
I pour them in her mouth. So
Charlotte is happy that you fed her berries and healed for 5 HP.
Yep, her life is now at 41.
And what's Skilladay's health at?
I'm
at
full.
46. Yeah, he's full.
Okay.
And then San Juan is still at his full health at 222.
He should be the tank.
He is the tank. Are you kidding me? He like dealt some serious damage to like all the.
What level is someone?
He is his own level.
It's over
I didn't give him his
9,000.
own level because he's not a character. Yeah, I didn't give him his own level. I guess maybe like level 30, maybe.
All right, so
I
That
take
one looks
someone and just throw him at the enemy. Like kill him, you can. Oh
You
no,
can
I'm not
do
doing that. And then I just hide back in the snow dune.
Jesus. All right.
all right.
So
So that boy looks to
No.
Skilliday and asks him, "All right, so are we gonna stealth in there now?"
Yeah, I'm just. We are in out of his side, right?
Yeah, we're out of his sight.
Okay.
He's
Just
just
gonna
sitting on
check
the
if there is like a time limit or something. Veil of Shadows. For the duration each creature you choose. Okay, so we have everyone has +10 bonus to stealth checks, and we can't be tracked by any means except for magic.
So only magic can see us?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he actually has detect. Well, yeah, that should still work.
Then we are trying to sneak by then.
Yeah, we're trying to sneak. Yeah, we're trying to sneak by. So we have to roll. We have to roll stealth checks though.
Mhm.
Hey, Fox, if we're riding a creature, do we use our own stealth or the creature's stealth?
The creature uses their stealth.
No, if we're riding a
Oh,
creature.
if we're riding a creature, then yeah, it's the creature's stealth.
Alright. That boy hops on the Charlotte's back and then gets ready to be stealthed.
All right, roll a d20 for Skulder first because we got to see his stealth.
17
so
plus 10.
27. Roll for Charlotte,
12.
so 22. Roll for San Juan,
18.
good, and then roll for White Fang,
8 plus 10.
18. So we're pretty much still hidden. We're all hit. Yeah, we're all hidden. We're hidden as we slowly shielded from this guy's sight, and we head up to the big door, which is a large. It's a large stone. It's like a large white metal door. On the center, it has what looks like a key lock, but it has like a heart shape on the top, and then it comes down like a regular key lock, and it's a ginormous large one.
Okay. Can I inspect it while we are in stealth?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, then I try to inspect it with my amazing hacking skills.
It'd be Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20.
3 plus 5.
This wall is beyond you. You have no idea how it works.
God damn it.
Alright, that boy tries to look at it with Arcana as well.
Alright, roll a d20.
9.
9. You can tell that this is a very specific kind of lock. It's sealed. It's some kind of magic sealed spell, and it has a certain thing that needs to be unlocked to do it. Either you need a requirement needs to be met, or you need some kind of special item.
Can we inspect the giant guy if he has any special items on him while we are sneaking?
You can try. If you want. That'd be perception. Or no, that'd be more Arcana, I guess.
Wait, why would it be Arcana if we're just looking at him?
Because you're looking for a magical item. Or do you want to just do perception just to see what he has on him?
Just see what he has on him.
Alright, who's going first?
I'm gonna go first.
Alright, go ahead.
12 plus 5, 17.
13, okay. You see that he has nothing. He has magical items on him, but none of them seem to be what would unlock the door.
Should we just steal all his magical items and go away?
I mean, we can. My sleight of hand
you'd be
is
able
plus
to.
7. But what if my sleight of hand is plus 7 and I roll a 17? Fox?
What?
What if I roll a 17 and my sleight of hand is plus 7?
And you're gonna try to steal something from him?
No, would it be possible if I actually rolled a high number and my sleight of hand is already plus 7?
You could probably try to steal something from him, yeah.
But would it work if I succeeded?
Yes.
Alright. Do I know how big the items are?
They're huge. Like, everything on him is huge, whether it be his pants and the giant tattered, like, scarf that he has around his neck.
So when I grab on something, I'll be rolling for strength, right? If I succeed with the stealing of the item.
Yeah, most likely.
Would I be able to use a double roll if Skelder helped me out? With the strength check, if we're both holding onto the item?
Sure, you can try.
Alright, that boy looks to Skeleton and writes in the snow beneath us. I'm gonna try to steal an item, but you're coming with me while I'm doing it. And when I grab onto it, we're gonna both hold onto it because it looks pretty heavy.
Okay.
You
San
right
Juan
now
goes.
snored.
San Juan goes. This is a good idea. Dun-dun-dun-dun! And the giant creature looks towards us.
God dang it!
Oh, we can still probably defeat him.
No, we can't.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
We saw how much damage it did.
He looks toward. Oh, and I was at half power. He looks towards us and goes.
Like
Is someone
maybe
there?
if we found another dream page.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe you found
Like
another dream page.
someone do by any chance have a dream page on you?
Who, me?
Yeah, like I don't know.
I don't have a dream page on me. There's no dream pages around here.
Are you sure?
Yes, there are no dream pages in this
Can I
desolate place.
can I roll, and if it's a critical, I find the dream page randomly around here somewhere?
No, you cannot.
But
Okay,
only
so
if it
far
was a
he's-
critical.
No.
All right. So far, he's heard our voice, but he hasn't actually seen us, right?
No, but he is starting to notice imprints in the snow. Well, actually, roll a d20 for his perception.
6.
6. And perception is his wisdom.
But we got plus 10 for... Wait, but he didn't hear that because Spell Without Trace masks us and
Yeah,
it
you
makes...
Just see, I know, that's not what I'm looking for.
It silences...
What was the roll?
uh,
He's not... Roll
6.
the roll. 6? Okay, he just notices that there's imprints in the snow. He doesn't notice that it could be us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing.
It's like in
even
Harry
if he
Potter.
would have succeeded, all he would notice are the imprints in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what are we doing?
Wait, but why did he turn around if he didn't hear anything?
Because he heard... No, he did hear something. He saw imprints in the snow, but he heard the... Dun-dun-dun-dun.
But wouldn't that be muffled by Skilder's spell?
Yeah, it's muffled
You can't
by the
muffle
spell.
epicness.
Well, it's a
You gain
sound,
the
though.
ability... No, wait. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
So yeah, the sound would have
He heard
been
only a
muffled.
whisper then. He didn't really see anything or hear anything. He just sees that and the imprints of the snow. That's it. Because again, you got to remember, you guys are walking on top of snow. All right. So what are we doing? What's the plan?
Does Skilday agree to that boy's plan or no?
Can we like assassinate him?
No, we cannot.
You can
I mean, I would have
try.
been able. I would be able to if I had an assassin class, but I don't.
Like, we can maybe... Someone, do you think you could, like, destroy him in one shot?
Are you asking if I can destroy this ginormous monstrosity in one shot?
Well, you are someone.
I am someone, the greatest samurai ever to live.
Well, doesn't that mean you could one shot him?
I can try. Do you want him to try?
Like, when he's gonna attack, I'm gonna use the Frost Dragon Breath special attack at the same time.
Alright then, Sam Juan gets on top of the...
Wait, no, don't do it. I want to steal something first before that happens.
What? If he dies, then you can take everything off of him.
But if he doesn't notice me stealing the item, he won't notice I'm there, right?
Yeah, but if you kill him, you can take the items without him knowing anyways, because he's dead.
Yes,
Well,
that's
that's
true.
true.
But I want to try stealing something first before we try attacking him.
Alright, what are you going to try to... Alright, so you want to use
He's
perception?
gonna steal his weapon and then he's gonna backstab him with it.
So what do you want to try to steal?
Okay, what can I see that I can actually steal from him?
Let's see here. You see that... roll a perception check. Roll a d20.
Mm-hmm. 16.
16, and your perception is... What is your perception?
It's +8.
Okay. You see that he has a large sword, like it's really huge, right beside him, as well as you see a loose fang in his mouth when he yawns at one point, and you see the cloak that's wrapped around his neck.
So would that boy by himself be able to carry the cloak?
Possibly.
I wouldn't need to roll strength for that, would I?
You'd have to if you want to see if you could take the cloak. It's cloth. You could take the cloak. It's not something. That's
No, I mean like
super
if I
difficult.
successfully steal the item, would I need to roll strength for that?
Yeah, you got to roll a strength for it to take it off. That and like sleight of hand, and for sleight of hand, because you're trying to steal it off of them.
So if Skilder helped me steal the item, would we both roll strength?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I think it would be both sleight of hand actually.
No, that boy's the only one who's gonna try to steal it. But once I get the item, he's gonna try to hold on to it. He's gonna need someone else to help him out for the item.
Oh, then that would be against his strength. Because if this guy's trying to hold on to it, then he'd have to roll higher than your guys' strength combined.
All right. That boy looks at Skeletor and says, "I'm gonna try stealing his cloak, but I'm gonna need help me
Can
out."
I see that hidden thing again, real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Pass without trace, detection, radiates 30. Okay, that's all I need to see.
Also,
boy
wait,
has Skeletor?
what do you want to do with the cloak?
I want to steal it.
And how do you want to do that?
I was gonna explain it to you. Basically, I'd steal it, and we both grab onto it.
We can probably let it fall down. I can use silence.
So what? We would steal it and then let it fall off. But when he noticed he lost his clothing,
Well, if you steal it, then he notice as well.
not if my hands are stealthy. It's the point of sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is like they don't notice he's stealing an item.
Oh, okay. Imagine being behind the guard in full armor and you sleight of hand his whole armor and he's like, what a nice day.
Alright, so you guys are gonna try to steal?
So, but Skeletor has to
Yeah.
agree to my plan first, though. Do you agree to it?
Oh, okay, but Roxy Q and someone get ready to attack in case we fail.
Alrighty.
Okay, that boy hops on the Skeletor's back and tells him to fly him up to where the cloak is.
Oh crap. Wait,
Where's the cloak at? Fuck.
Look, it's the thing that's wrapped around his neck.
Okay.
Alright, so the group, the two start climbing up.
Or
Oh,
flying.
I can fly.
Actually, flying up there. But as they do so, the radius of the Silence of Shadows goes along with Skeletor as Charlotte, Roxy,
Isn't
and
this
the White
30
Wolf are
feet?
shown. No, that's way higher than 30 feet. Because think about how small we
yeah.
are. So yeah, all of us, Charlotte, Roxy Q, and White Fang are revealed, and Sam Juan is only showed like half of him. So the creature looks down and looks at like, what on earth? And
He only sees you three, right?
yep, he sees only us
Wait,
three.
but aren't they like next to him, not in front of him?
Yeah, but remember, he looked
So-
that way. And
Shouldn't
Right.
we roll?
plus, you don't think he noticed this right here? Well, roll a d20. We'll see a perception check. Roll a d20.
Okay, 19.
19, yeah, he sees us. He sees us immediately. I thought I told you to leave.
We accidentally teleported over here.
The creature begins to stand up now as he looks towards us, and he pulls out his giant short sword. As he then looks towards us, do I have to show you? As he then says, do I have to make
Just funny
you
things going
leave?
on.
I'll have to make you leave then. As he raises
So-
his... Yep.
Right now, he hasn't noticed either me or Skeletor,
No,
right?
you guys are still hidden by Skeletor's magic spell. His magic spell only has a range of 30 feet.
Okay.
So the creature looks towards us as he then raises his blade as multiple of those little fire creatures appear around.
Can we do something while this is happening? Like while he's talking?
Yeah, you can try stealing from him. You can try
Alright.
sneak attacking. You can try something.
That boy attempts to steal the cloak off him while this is happening. Alright, roll for sleight of hand.
20.
20.
Critical
Wow.
steal.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean he steals something else as well?
That's true.
No, that just means you steal one thing and you steal it completely without anyone noticing. So you
I
steal.
mean, that's the point of sleight of hand. No one would notice if you stole it anyways. So
Yeah,
for critical sleight of hand, don't I steal 2 items?
I guess if you want to try to steal something else. All he had was the short sword, which he has in his hand. Right now,
Steal
gripped.
his weapon. Steal his
He has
weapon.
his cloak, and then he has a loose fang in his mouth.
Alright, he's trying to
Steal
steal
his
his thing.
Try to steal
Steal
his
his
fang.
weapon,
You
so he
steal his
doesn't have
fang. You
anything.
steal his fang and cloak with ease, as you quickly just snatch it off of him.
If we were trying to
He
steal his
doesn't
weapon, then we
know
would roll
he
for
stole it.
strength, wouldn't we?
What happened?
If we tried to steal his weapon, we would have to roll for strength, wouldn't we?
Probably, yeah, because it's a heavy goddamn weapon.
And he's holding on to it.
Yep. So, what's happening?
Me and Skelly both have the thing and the cloak right now, right?
Yep, fang and cloak.
Alright. Skelly, what do you want to do? Because right now our friends are in trouble.
Let's take his sword and hit it with him.
But look at the thing, he's holding it tight and it's very heavy. How are we going to steal this?
I think we need to roll.
Mm,
I think we need to start rolling initiative now. Roll it.
like, maybe I can use the Ice Dragon's breath on him. Wait, how
Probably,
strong
but
is
also
that?
you got to remember something very important. Also, wait, put a couple of those fire creatures around me and the 4 of us.
How many?
Like 5.
Around us or around this
me-
place?
Around me, White Fang, Charlotte, and San Juan.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Because he has his corner now. And also, we're gonna probably have to start rolling initiative for like you guys will still be hidden, but you'll probably have to steal on your own turn. Unless you can pull something off right now.
Alright, try to steal the sword.
You're gonna try to roll a d20.
4.
4.
Okay, roll for Skeleton.
Roll again.
19.
19. And then
So 4 plus 19.
And it's plus your strength.
Yeah.
So your strength, Skeleton strength. Wait, what did you say? Plus 4? 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. And then
Because Skeleton's roll, how much was it?
And then roll a d20 because it's d20 plus against this guy's strength. So roll a d20.
Did we add our strength to our roll?
8.
8, so that's 18. So yeah, you grab the sword. You grab the sword, but he immediately notices you grabbed it as you pull it out
Wait.
of his hand.
Fox, you
What?
rolled for both of us, right? And you added our strength onto that, right?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just added the 2 things together. 8, 9,
And you didn't add our strength on top of it?
No. What is it?
You probably should have.
19. Well, he
19
still
plus 4.
Okay, well, he just notices that his blade is gone. You now
Yeah, we are
notices that
still
his
stealth
He knows
So
that
ridiculous.
he knows that his blade is gone, and the creature then roars and says, "I do not know what trickery this is, but I will destroy you all." As he raises his hand, a blade of fire forms in his left hand. Opposite
I'll
from
try
sword
to
in his right.
fly above him and then let the sword fall down on him.
Roll a d20.
12.
12. And then... Okay, so you're trying to hit him, right?
Well, I fly directly above him with the sword and then I let it fall onto him.
Okay,
And it
you
should
drop
be like
the
a
sw-
surprise attack or something like that.
What's
because we are
how
stealthed.
How does the surprise attack go? Then I had to roll twice.
get
right?
advantage.
Pick the okay, right. Roll a d20 again.
17.
17. Okay. The sword comes down and roll 4d8s for 1.
2d8.
4.
Oh, 4. 18.
And roll it again.
17.
17. So the sword comes and slams down on top of his head, and he deals him. What was it? Because that also adds +10 because of the weapon. Or wait, was it? No, that's for the
Wait,
blade sword.
Fox, will we add our damage modifiers onto that as well, or only the thorn weapon?
Say again?
Will we add our damage modifiers onto that as well, or just the weapon itself?
No, it's only the weapon itself because you're not really attacking, nor are either you proficient in using that weapon.
All right.
So you drop. So you deal him. What was it? 17 because you had to pick the weaker of it. So you deal 37 damage to him as it slams on top of the creature's head. Which, of course, he roars out as he then grabs this, as the sword falls to his side and he picks the sword up again in his right hand, now dual wielding.
Wait, when we dropped it down with the blade like pointed at him, it
Yeah,
did just
it did
like
cut-
bounced off his head?
Yeah, it slammed into him and cut him, but it didn't like cut through him. The sword isn't that powerful enough to take his life down that much.
I know, but shouldn't it at least like get stuck into him because it fell onto him?
No,
And
it's
it's
not
his
like
sword?
it's not a cut that like it went. If it was a critical and went straight down into him, then yes. But it didn't
Okay.
go straight down into him.
Well,
So
can we still do something, or is this like start of combat?
this is the start of combat because you started combat.
Okay.
So you deal. What was the damage? 37. Okay.
That boy looks at Skeleton and says, "That was a bad idea."
No crap. Let's see.
What were you thinking? No response from Skeleton?
0.
I just fly there in silence.
All right, so we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll for initiative. We're gonna roll first for Skeleday. Roll a d20.
D20, 15.
15. Okay. So let me go ahead and check this out real quick. Skeleday. So 15. I think it was 16, 17. Yeah. 17. Roll a d20 for that boy.
12.
12. So that's 13. Roll initiative for Roxiku.
15.
5, 6, 7, 17. Roll initiative for San Juan.
6.
6, so yeah, he's still the same. And then, or 9 technically. And then roll a proficiency for the fire creature.
10.
10. So then his is 13. Yeah, so, okay. So the order then is, well, we have to roll, wait, roll again, because you and me have to see who rolls, whoever rolls the highest goes first, because we rolled the same. 18, well, all right. First one's
I
for
guess,
you, second one's for me. Roll again.
8.
8, and then what's the second one?
20.
Okay, so I'm going first.
Okay.
Alright, so then let me go ahead and set this up. Leave that over there. So it goes Roxiku, Skeleday, then it's that boy. Then it is, I think it was the creature. And then last was San Juan. San Juan, and then let me go ahead and write down all your HPs. Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. So his HP is 1, 0, 1, 3. That boy's is. What's your HP, Skulder?
I'm full.
46.
46.
Okay, that boy's is 34.
Yeah, 34.
San Juan is 222. All right, and then what's Charlotte's HP?
Who?
I believe it was 41.
41. Okay, 41.
Yeah.
And then I don't think my wolf got any damage dealt to him, so I think his health is at full. So it's 101. Okay. White. All right. So. Oh crap. Oh well. All right. So we're all right. So it's Roxygu, Skeleday, Dat Boy, Ifrit, Sam1, Character, and White. So. All right, so then we're gonna, I guess, start the fight again, and then what is it? All these fire creatures all have, oh yeah, fire creatures, and I forgot the fire creatures, fire constructs. Fire constructs will fight the same time as the creature does. Fire.
So they're like basically like our familiars, kind of.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me write that down. And then they deal. Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. All right. So first off is Roxygu's turn. So Roxygu has his Daemon sword. Also, the tokens on Roxygu have disappeared from his last fight. So Roxygu spins the sword around in his hand as he then gets ready to attack. As he runs at one of the fire creatures on top of White Fang, and he slices at them. Roll a d20 real quick.
8.
Okay, and then would that be? I think that would be plus my strength modifier to attack with my sword, right?
No, it'll be plus proficiency if you're proficient in the sword.
Okay, my proficiency is 3, so 8, 9, 10, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I'm able to actually strike it then because I'm 1 above it. So then roll 2 d10s, please.
Okay. 3.
Jesus, really? 3, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I go and I strike one of the fire creatures, slicing through it as the necrotic damage starts to deal some damage to it, knocking its health down. So that'd be 40, and it's the one to the center of the 5, that one. So yes, that one minus. So that one's now at. So yeah, 40, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, yeah. Wait, 39. Yeah, 39. All right, so next is Skeleday's turn.
Okay.
And you're still.
Keep in mind, I'm still on your shoulder, Skilder.
Yeah, like you can jump off me onto him, maybe.
I mean, as long as I'm above him, yeah. But I got
Also, you gotta remember, he has a fire sword. He has his sword in one hand and then a sword made of fire in his left hand.
So can we try to steal it again?
Jojo.
If you want to try, you'd have to do it with riding on top of Skeleday.
I kinda want to use the Frost Dragon, or the Ancient White Dragon onto him.
So you want to use, and which power from the Ancient White Dragon do you want to use?
No, my natočíme D&D ještě. Nevím, jak to teďka bude zrovna.
So what dragon? You can shoot one ability. You can use one ability from the dragon. And again, that's gonna be your turn for. That's gonna be the one time your ability.
But if I shoot the ability, can I still use my extra attack?
Yes, but you won't be able to summon anything for the rest of this thing.
And if I use can I either summon him or use his special attack?
What, the dragon?
Yeah.
You can shoot. You can use the dragon's special ability, and you can use one attack, and then from that you can use your other ability. Yes, your double attack.
But like, can I summon the dragon, or do I need to use the arrow?
After you use the arrow, you cannot summon a dragon. You cannot summon anything for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but if I don't shoot the arrow, can I summon him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna summon him in front of the giant demon.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
This sounds like a bad idea. Honestly.
Alright, go for it.
Like I can then summon him back into the dream journal, right?
Yeah, you can, but you'd have to do that like on another turn because you'd be able to
Yeah.
summon him and then you can attack with him. That's about it.
Yeah. Okay, then I summon him.
All right, so your your dream journal begins to glow and shine as the dragon then appears in front of the Ifrit or the giant creature, almost looking exactly the same height. And immediately your body tenses up as it no longer can move while you summon a creature, and you fall out of the sky.
We fall onto his head, right?
Yep, fall right on top of his head. Both you and that boy.
Boink.
I told you this was a bad idea.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
unconscious
go.
now.
You both flop right on top of his head, and he feels it, but he looks more towards the dragon that stands in front of the ancient ice dragon that stands in front of him. So, what do you want to do with the ice dragon?
Okay, I use a multi-attack, and
Does he have multi-attack?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, it can use its fright.
Oops.
So it can make 3 attacks, one with its bite and 2 with its claws.
yeah. So plus 14 to hit one target. Okay, how is it? So shall I roll a d20?
You have to D20 because you got to try to beat Ifrit's armor.
Does the
It's
dragon have any
12.
modifiers for its attack roll?
Yeah, plus 14.
Oh, so there's no way it can fail. Once you roll one.
If it's a 1, it fails immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So 14. So yeah. So wait. So that's. I probably should add more to this. All right. So yeah. 14. So 4, 5, 6. So that's 26. So yeah. You knock you hit it. You hit him. So you can deal the bite damage. The dragon grows and he runs at the Ifrit and
so
bites
the
him.
okay, the bite is 19 plus 2d10s.
So
So
roll 2d10.
18, so that's
And then plus 8.
and plus 8
So that's
and
29.
plus 2 plus
plus
9
8.
to the 8.
Why 9 to the 8? Oh yeah, wait, hold on.
That's like 9 plus
That's,
2
wait,
d8.
it's 19 plus 9
18.
plus 8. 18
Yeah.
plus 18 plus 8.
Oh. Wait, 19 plus 18.
19. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah,
19
it's okay.
plus 18 plus 8
Plus 9
plus 9
plus 4.
plus 4.
And
So
that's the first attack.
All right, so you deal 50. So you're dealing 58 damage right now. So the creature. So let's see here. And then 58. So 58.
I can just hear the tapping.
Yep. All right. So you're not. All right. So you select. Your dragon bites into him, and the creature roars out as you do this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
And then we have 2 claw attacks left, right?
Yeah.
Then you have 2 claw attacks. Yep.
So, shall I even roll the d20?
No, because it's still all part of the same thing.
Alright. So 15 plus 2d6s plus 8. So 5 plus 8, 13,
5,
28. 28 damage, the first one.
Wait, it's 5 damage for the first, 5, and then what's the other damage? 15.
No, it was 4 plus 1.
So yeah, 5, and then what was the rest of it?
15 was the basic one,
15
and plus 8 for
minus
slashing.
8 equals okay. Alrighty, so and then you have another one, or is that it? Was the last one?
No, that was the second one. One more claw attack. So 15 plus 8 plus 8, so 31.
Okay.
So in total, how much was that?
I'm not sure. I'm
lot.
just lowering his health down. It was a good chunk.
Yeah. Like, he should be focused on the dragon now, so you
He
guys
focuses on
can...
anything he wants. He's a yeah. All right. So next is
Well,
next is that boy's turn.
All right, with that boy now on the head of the giant flame creature, he decides to pull out his. I know I have some kind of hook thing I have on here. Let me check my inventory. Hook thing, hook thing, hook thing. What's a ball bearing again?
That is a metal. That is a small metal ball. It's like a marble. It's like marble size and small metal. Like when you can shoot that using like a, what is it called? The thing that's shaped like a Y that has a rubber band through it. Slingshot, like that. It's just
Okay.
a small metal ball.
That boy pulls out, like it's a ball with string on it, right? Like chains?
No, a ball bearing is literally just a small metal ball.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Do I have any chains on me? No, wait, I got spider thread. All right, that boy pulls out one of his daggers, a few like 50 ball bearings, and 110 feet of spider silk. That's all the spider silk he has in his inventory right now.
Alright.
And he attaches the dagger to the string and the ball bearings all into like kind of like a rope-like shape.
So you're attaching the ball bearings to it?
Like using the string to attach the ball bearings to the dagger, like sort of like a long rope.
Alrighty.
And then once that's all attached, that boy jumps down and latches onto the body of Ifrit, like onto his nipple with the dagger.
His nipple?
Yep.
you hook his nipple.
Okay,
With the dagger.
roll 2d20. Roll 2d20s because I'm pretty sure you're not proficient in long range weaponry.
8.
Ropes. 8 and what's
The
the other one?
dagger.
Yeah, but it's also on top of a rope. So that's like a what do you call it?
But I'm using my dagger to attach it, not like to actually attack.
Okay, well you still rolled an 8 anyways then.
Well, don't I have advantage since he can't see me?
No,
It's pretty much it's sneak attack, right?
Well, I guess you're technically still on top of his head, so technically Skeleday's spell is still. Wait, how long does Skeleday's spell work for?
It didn't have timer,
Time?
but I'm just in case I'm gonna check
So you're jumping
the
down
website
and you're
once
trying to
more.
stab into his nipple.
Yes.
And what's your proficiency bonus?
+3.
8,
I like
9,
how
10,
we
11.
aren't even questioning this. We are like, yeah, he's stabbing his nipple.
11. Yeah, you don't bust his armor class. So you basically you try to stab into him and you just bounce off the end and you just fall off. You just fall straight to the ground.
All right. While that's happening, that boy uses bonus action to. What can I do with my bonus action?
He's
I'll
falling
save
straight
my
to the ground while he has a small little ball bearing on one side of a rope and the other side a dagger.
That boy throws his dagger up to while he's falling to Skeleday.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
You are?
Can't
Yeah,
move when
I
he
turned
summons
into the
something.
dragon, or I'm in control of him somewhat. I'm not sure if I'm in control, but I'm just
It's kinda
focusing
like
on the
you're in control-
giant
It's
enemy.
like you're in control of his mind with him still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skeleday can't move at all. When he does something like this, he can't move when he summons things. That's the
Okay, while that boy's falling, Charlotte will use her turn to shoot webbing at that boy.
roll a d20 plus dexterity.
D20.
Yep.
3.
3, and then her dexterity is what?
Charlotte's dexterity
Jo, teď
is
jen tohle dodělám.
+3.
So 6. It narrowly misses. She throws it, and the webbing catches you, but it also just sticks to Ifrit's pants. So you get stuck on his pants, so you don't hit the ground hard, but you're still dangling there.
All right. Charlotte will use her rest of her movement to try to get close to Ifrit as possible.
Okay. Then
How far is Ifrit from Charlotte?
60 feet.
Okay. Charlotte will move 30 feet, and that'll be her turn.
That'd be about where the flame guy is, Sculler.
So like
Look on
he,
his pants right now.
Yeah, the fire. Yeah, he's stuck on Ifrit's pants, and Charlotte is at that point
Charlotte is
right there. Well, a little bit closer, but yeah.
So I'm 5 feet away from the. Charlotte is 5 feet away from one of the fire creatures, right?
Yes,
Okay, then Charlotte will attack one of the creatures that's close
you
by.
already shot Web.
Oh, was that the action?
Yeah.
Okay, then that ends my turn then.
Alrighty. The next is Ifrit's turn, which Ifrit notices a new dangling creature on his pants. Because remember, he's 100 feet, so you're basically about 40 feet down almost. So you're basically at the edge of Skeleday's spell, so he can see you now. He doesn't really pay you much mind as he looks to the dragon, as he then raises his hand up, as then the clouds start to grow dark again, as fire then rains down at the ice dragon. Roll a d20 real quick. It'll be plus his arcana. 5, and then his arcana is what arcana is? What's in total? Wait. Yeah, arcana is that. So that's plus 7. So that's 5. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then what's the dragon's protection? Armor class is 20. Okay, so yeah. So your armor class is 20 for the dragon. So yeah, the flyer slams onto the dragon, but the dragon doesn't seem to be that much affected by it.
so he didn't do anything.
No, it didn't do any damage.
Okay.
It's like
Good thing we called it.
It's like two titans fighting each other. Next are the fire constructs. Well, Ifrit also then runs up to the. Well, now I guess Ifrit's already close enough as it is. Next are the small fire constructs, which all of them together raise their hands up as they form their own firestorm down as well. This time, roll a d20 again. It's aiming at me. It's aiming at me, Sam Juan, Charlotte, and
2.
Wait a minute. 2. What? Roll again.
7.
7. Roll again.
5.
Roll again.
2.
Wow, they miss every shot. They summon their fireballs, and the fireballs just land everywhere except at us. My plot armor is strong today. All right, the next is Sam Juan's turn. Sam Juan looks to Ifrit, and Ifrit, and then Sam Juan looks at the spider and goes, "Miss Spider, can you allow me to ride you as if you should try to jump up there onto the guy's neck?"
Charlotte allows it.
All right. Sam Juan jumps on Charlotte, and Charlotte uses it's basically Sam Juan's movement for this, and goes to jump up at the Ifrit using roll a d20 plus Charlotte's acrobatics.
3.
What's the acrobatics? Because I know it's failing though.
Charlotte's acrobatics is +5.
It's 5. Yeah. So Charlotte jumps up, but she's not able to get any movement out of it. But Sam Juan then jumps off the Charlotte, and then tries to attack Ifrit. Still trying to attack Ifrit. Roll a d20 because we're gonna see if Sam Juan can cut him.
4.
God dang it! Sam Juan for some reason his music doesn't play for a second. No, and he no, never mind. Screw that. No, Sam Juan doesn't worry about his music. But Sam Juan jumps up, but Ifrit seems to dodge out of the way as Sam Juan just falls to the snow and missing Ifrit entirely. Next is Roxiku's turn. Roxiku grabs his blade. All right, roll a d20 because I gotta see if I got corrupted any for my last attack.
So d20 again.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay, I think I got. What is my blade? I think my blade. Curse damage. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't cursed last round. So I take my blade. I take my blade and I swipe it sideways at the one of the fire constructs in the middle, as well as the one to my left, and it's like a long curved blade, the wave attack, and roll a d20 because I'm trying to break their thing.
Another d20.
Yep.
10.
and roll another 10. And roll another
16.
Okay. So the wave slices at them. Roll a 2d10s, and it beat their armor, which is like, yeah. Roll a d20 real quick. Or, I mean, 2d10s.
Wait, Fox, why
10
did
in
you roll
total.
twice?
What?
Why did you roll twice?
For the attack?
Yeah.
Because the creatures aren't that far apart, so I'm doing like I'm doing like the Damon wave. Remember, I have the wave attack.
Yeah, so you're attacking two of them, right?
Yeah, with one stroke.
Are they all in a row?
These two are, yeah. I'm
Which
not
ones?
attacking all 5 of them. I'm attacking the 2 right in front of me.
You didn't really move though, right?
No, I'm standing in the same spot.
And how far are you from each one?
About 10 feet off of each, and my distance is 30 range.
And you hit both, right?
I'm trying to hit both, yeah.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll, what is it? Roll 2d10s again? I'm sorry.
14 in total.
14? Wait, you already have the 2 there.
Oh, then
We'll just go with 10.
the first. Okay.
So the wave slices out and cuts the 2 of them, dealing 10 damage to both of them. So one of them's already starting to fade a bit, and the other one still is starting to wane, but it still is pretty okay. I'm not, I can't really deal with the Titans at this point. All right, so the next is.
I hate to say this, but when we stop this here, I'm kinda have to go.
You want to okay? You want to stop this here then? All right. So
if we can.
Yeah, we can. Okay, so what will happen next? Will the group finally die off fighting a giant godlike being? Will how this clash of titans between an ancient white dragon and a whatever this is deal? Will San Juan ever be able to cleave this monster in half in one go? Find out next time on Broken D&D. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want my videos, subscribe, and we will see you later.
Bye bye.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah, hopefully.